Hey gamers. I was excited to play, and now my ears are ringing.
Because two people can't fucking behave!
A couple of chuckle nuts here can't be
Also known as tutnitis.
Yeah, when they see a button in front of them, they have to hit it.
Every soundboard.
So we're canceling tonight's session. Bye guys.
Alright.
No, we're
I got back to the waiting screen when you did that.
good, thank you. To episode 2, season 3, Far Depths of Lend. Hey, boy, it's been a while. You can tell I'm still warming up.
They still didn't update Indies.
We're working on it. Don't, yeah, not today.
I don't know how to do it. I'm just a baby.
Behind me's Piper.
Did you just drop something?
Hang on, it's
You did.
16!
Then there's Adam.
Hi.
There he is.
Is that boy?
Is that boy?
Oh, we stepped on.
How we doing? How we doing?
And then there's Trash Man Jack.
I mean,
I'm not the trash man.
trash man will do.
He's the trash man. I'm just his little trashy cohort.
Are you the trash messenger?
Little trashy whore.
He's the trash messenger. I like Adam's take on that.
And of course,
We're getting
James.
this up.
What's up? It's your boy. Skinny Dick Daniel.
And we.
Oh, you're taking it skinny. It's huge.
True.
I mean,
If I was a man, I'd be so ugly, but I'd have the fattest dog.
So anyway,
Okay, moving on.
last session,
Matt, tell us what
I'm not
happened.
liking the energy tonight.
No,
Yeah, me either. Matt, tell us what's happening.
no one's disagreeing.
The vibes tonight are horrendous.
To the wrong playlist. On the
God.
Yep.
I listened to the Willow.
Yeah.
So last session,
thank you.
the party left Lend in a caravan on the way towards Sierra. And on the road, party did a couple things both before they left and immediately following. But while they were traveling, they ran into a whole gaggle of hill giants and
An entire 11 hill giants.
11 hill giants.
What is gaggle for? Isn't that geese?
I think so.
Yes, gaggle is for geese.
Very
And
good terminology.
thanks. And Adam ate yogurt really slowly.
Adam, please!
He's allowed to have a little snack.
That's not what I mean. I mean, don't eat it all slow and central like that. I'm calling you out. You're big cam right now.
Bite your lip right now.
Close your tongue, you fucking jackass.
Whoa, why do you gotta say jackass?
Whoa.
You had it all over your fucking lip.
Wipe your mouth, Adam, baby. Wipe your mouth.
Whoa.
Is it the fruit yogurt or is it dessert yogurt?
That's white yogurt.
That's
No, it's strawberry.
It's like
Okay.
sour cream.
Quite
My
nice.
autism.
And after they killed all the hill giants, they set up camp. And Jareth spoke to everyone about what they were expecting, they're looking into, and a bit of his own personal history with this conspiracy which involved a familiar name. That being Praxton, the name of Ivenoth's master. And they discussed that, and then Jairus pulled Ivenoth aside and promised to reunite him with his master whenever he's able to.
I think it's pretty fucked up that he gets special treatment.
The fuck do you mean? I've been looking since you were born.
True.
How many years?
Like 13, bro.
Nah, that's nothing.
You don't know where I came from. You don't know
The Bogue.
Damn.
Hold on. Ivenoth.
Yeah,
How
what's
old
up?
are you again?
I'm 25.
You're a full 6 years older than Drac.
Yes,
Wow.
we've discussed this.
Dang. You have been searching for a while.
How old is Drac?
19.
19. He ain't even legal to
fine.
drink.
If I remember correctly, about as old as Jairus' daughter.
Which one?
I don't know, one of them.
6 of them.
Yeah.
One of them. Hey, you know what? Throw a dart. You got it, probably.
He does have a daughter who's 19.
Did Jairus?
You haven't met her yet, though.
Is it just daughters?
Yeah, he only has daughters.
Damn.
Damn, he's like the King Henry of this world.
Funnily enough,
Dang. He's like a good boy.
Is he currently married?
He's not.
Was.
Oh, no. Dark backstory.
a little taste of Emmy's life.
Well, you did learn when you met his oldest daughter that his wife died, and that he hasn't been married since.
Loyal.
All the other daughters came out of wedlock.
Till death do we
Not
part.
loyal.
Hey,
Well,
Death,
she was
Death even didn't part him. Death didn't part him.
Death did part him.
broke the heart, but it sure as hell didn't break that dick.
No, it was wholesome for a moment.
Anyway.
A fun fact about Piper is her grandfather has 27 granddaughters, me being one of them.
27?
My sister in Christ.
Yeah, it's really bad. He doesn't like it one bit.
Yeah, he's like the Jairus for real.
Oh yeah, except mine's got diabetes. Real bad.
Jairus might. I haven't decided.
Hey,
Jairus?
Yeah, Jairus, the most powerful magician on this planet. Jack, you're muted. The most powerful magician on this planet. He's got diabetes.
Can't fix those legs, man.
Do you guys know that TikTok or maybe it's a Vine? It goes, my dad has an eye patch. Well, my dad has diabetes. That's all of Jairus' daughters.
I'm just imagining Jairus is one day away from a bad day, and he's gonna fucking pig out. It's gonna be diabetes right then and there.
No. He's one bad day away.
Well, fun fact, that's what Hopper's purpose is for Emmy. We all told you guys it was to be her guardian. He's actually a service animal that tells me my blood sugar.
He's her insulin.
Nah, I don't think Emmy has any health issues.
Anyway.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Other than
You're good.
But yeah. But Jairus also gave Ivenoth, and I mean the party, he gave it to Ivenoth, the crystal that Ysser was wielding, in which they redirected the incredibly powerful magic within it toward a massive AoE healing move. Or healing spell.
Yeah, so fuck Emmy, I guess.
Ivenoth can give it to you to hold on to and use. The only stipulation is it has to be a magic user who can activate it.
So, who in the party couldn't use it?
Only you two could use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelfor might use it.
I can cast
You'd
spells.
have to make a roll, but you could use it.
I'm not giving it. I'm not giving it to Kelfor.
Absolutely not.
We could break it in half and put it
Nope.
on 2 strings. And
I'm
then
pretty sure that's what activates it, actually.
If you break it in half, that will activate it.
it'd be like a best necklace.
Actually, you said the activation was just pumping magic into it,
Yeah, so
in which it would shatter.
Yeah, but if we break it in half, that's definitely gonna make something go
we
wrong.
won't know until we
Oh
actually
yeah,
do
for
it.
sure. It
I'm
definitely
only
won't take 2 spells. That's for
I'm
sure.
gonna hold on to it for now.
That's not how magic items work.
Emmy just goes, shit.
I'm holding on to it.
That said, it wouldn't lose its magical properties. Technically, you couldn't even destroy it without
Holy shit.
incredibly powerful magic.
Does that mean we could have a fun-size crystal? 2 fun-size crystals?
Fun-size crystal.
It would still only work once, though.
Fun-size crystal was my favorite name.
But also, magic items can't be destroyed except by a destroy magic item effect or spell, which is incredibly powerful magic, like 9th level magic.
I can punch it.
You can't.
I can. It won't do anything.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, you might if you were to pump like 20
Yep.
points of ki.
It wouldn't do anything. It would sure hurt coming out.
You think Emmy would poop that out? You are sorely
Just keep it
mistaken.
in her stomach.
Exactly.
Alright.
Fucking Toji.
I have incredible recall on my gut. Like, it depends.
Anyone who would also be maybe looking around stuff, make a perception check.
Oh wait, what time at night? What time?
It's pushing midnight, probably.
Kelfor's asleep.
Yeah. So is
Kelfor's
Emmy.
passed the fuck out.
It's very eepy.
Yeah, Emmy is butt up in the air, face down, like
I got a
like roll her over.
I got 15.
15?
15. Adam is currently talking.
Adam is dabbing someone up.
Sorry, my mother needed assistance.
It's all
Dab up, dab me up, dab me up.
If I had a personal Adam to like open all the jars and cans in my house, I'd save like 45 minutes every day.
You probably would, but you know what?
You don't.
It's not how this cookie crumbles.
Adam, did you roll perception?
Yes, I'm in the middle of that. Give me 1 second.
He had to open a can or a jar.
No, give me 1 second. Hold up. Hold up.
Hold up.
Damn, this bitch
What is
eepy.
this? What is this? Okay. Okay.
I also
DM tools.
don't know how to open the cartridge of Almondville. They have that little pull tabby in it, and I can never get that shit out without spilling like a quarter of the almond.
It's so
Because you know,
easy.
Pull.
You just pull.
Pull! Yeah, that's what I'm doing, dude. That's what I'm doing.
My brother in Christ, I am pulling well on my fucking might.
Yeah, and the almond milk goes over my shoulder. I feel like salt in a good luck spell.
Goodness. All right. What? What? All of these
old bug,
freaking.
acetaminophen. I think so, yeah.
Okay,
Okay, I'm just gonna have to use the one on my phone.
Fringe.
I know, right?
Man.
Let's see what we have. So it's perception.
Just post a video of what Kelfor's up to. 10. Okay.
I got a 15.
15. Drek, you're lost in your third round of dinner.
Lost in the sauce.
Yeah. And so you're enjoying the revelry of the first night out.
Yeah.
All your boys.
not all of them.
Not all of them. But most of them.
Furry boy and baby boy are listening.
But Ivenoth, still being, kind of in your own space right now, you see, as Jairus is kind of walking back out from around the carriage, you see an arrow go through his head. No, I'm just kidding. You see Rosella, the woman with the chicken familiar, go up to him and kind of talk to him quietly, and then they step around to the backside of the carriage.
Whoa.
And
That's what I did last episode, Adam.
yeah, and they're there for maybe a minute or two before they step back out. And yeah,
Maybe that's her master too.
I mean, would I know this woman?
no. No, you would have never crossed paths. But that said, the night eventually comes to an end, and you guys get your rest, head out in the morning, and after about 2 weeks of travel, this cycle has kind of become pretty routine. Long days of travel. Sometimes there's monsters on the road. Sometimes some incredibly stupid bandits who retire early. And yeah, much travel, much mirth, much revelry to be had. It's been a good trip so far. And about 2 weeks into your probably about 3-week trip, you start to see mountains off in the distance. And then within a couple more days, you reach this valley where once you cross through it, it's like crossing in between plains almost. As you do, you see the trees around you, green and fertile in the early summer, slowly start to turn lighter green, yellow, orange, red, until you are in a thick forest of autumn colors, leaves falling from trees, and as far as the eye can see is just like this very kind of rolling mountains, kind of similar to the Appalachian Mountains. During fall, you see rivers and creeks babbling along the road, which you guys use to resupply on water quite often. And you see different wildlife. You see not only animals that are more active in fall, but you see animals you've never seen before.
Such as?
You see some deer that have evolved to have more of an orange coat with kind of a... what are those things called?
Antlers.
No. It's like a pattern along the backside of its body. The form's kind of red. I'm gonna look it up because that's gonna kill me.
Kind of a calico.
Are you looking for the word to describe the white markings on the back of a deer?
No, it's a particular like species.
Whitetail.
No.
On a badger.
Mule.
Funny.
Sauce
Mule
buck.
deer. gazelle.
Okapi is
Oh,
Copy.
so their butts and the calves of their
Yeah.
legs look like wood.
yeah. They make almost kind of a wooden pattern.
Do they got leaves on their antlers?
They do not.
Are you
Damn.
describing Sawsbuck?
That's what I was trying to get at.
In the fall variant, perhaps.
My favorite one.
That's not the best one.
I don't want to hear it, Missy.
I don't know why, but I'm imagining a Vaporeon, but instead of water-based, it's like leaf-based. and it's
Well,
autumn,
Sawsbuck
like-
is literally just a deer. It's just every
Oh.
season it changes its horns.
Yeah, just like it's just a deer.
Yeah, you see several animals that have evolved and adapted to be better suited for this land of permanent autumn. And it's very interesting to see. And going about halfway through the third week, you guys are walking. The horses at this point who are pulling the carriages, they're tired. They've been well rested, but they've been traveling a lot. And one of the days you stop along the side of the road, and just off the road, there's a bit of a beaten path off of it. You see a stone structure, and it seems old, but not crumbling or decaying in any kind of way. Not necessarily well taken care of, but kept standing by some means. And yeah.
Dibs.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey
can I make a-
guys.
I'm not. I'm just walking to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
make a. Amy would
Hey.
make a religion check to see if, because if it's a small
Yeah.
praying area, because that would be Emmy's first instinct is
Mhm.
a small travel size, a little.
Yeah.
I'm straight
It's,
up walking to it.
It's a fairly small building. It's kind of a tower, a bit broader at the base.
Little fort.
If he's just straight up walking to it, I'm gonna scratch the idea of talking to anyone else and just go.
Yeah.
Emmy rolled a 14.
14? Okay. Yeah. As you kind of walk up to it, you get not only kind of the air of a holy place around you, but an oddly familiar one as well.
Ooh.
Emmy is going to walk alongside Ivenoth and be like, "Is it yours or mine?"
I can only assume it's mine. I would say ours. They're related.
Walk faster.
Yeah, you guys walk up and approach this building, and once you kind of round around the side, you see it opens up a bit more, and has an open entrance, just a doorway. And as you enter, you see arches made of stone forming that, as they latch, like as they go up, begin sprouting branches, which begin to interleave and intersect as it goes up, forming almost a canopy within the tower. and at the bottom, you see a small fountain that has a pedestal that flows down into almost a small little moat that encircles this little shrine area.
Is the doorway big enough for, say, a drac to fit through and have to duck?
It's surprisingly big, actually. And
Don't you dare break those doors, boy.
Who are you daring?
I said don't. I said don't.
You're not gonna come up and
I think I did it before you said anything, so.
As long as those doors ain't broken. If those doors are broken, it's your ass.
If they're broken, it's their fault.
there's not even doors, it's just a doorway.
Oh, well, then you're fine.
See what I mean?
Kick your ass.
And as you walk in, there's kind of a quiet serenity about it. You see a couple of animals that have taken roost within this building. You see one of those deer just kind of laying down along one of the walls, cooling off from the sun. You see a bunch of smaller creatures, a couple raccoons skittering around. Yeah, you see, as you guys walk in, behind you hear a little skittering, and you see a possum with a bunch of tiny little possums like grabbed onto its back.
No!
I'm kidding.
I wish.
You remember the ball bend of this cane?
Yes, I do. It doesn't scare me.
Do not forget it!
It doesn't scare me
Do not
anymore.
forget it!
This would
It's
be
like,
such
oh, look at the possum.
Javelin.
It hurt you so bad.
It reminds me of The Last of Us. Just like, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Emmy's temple, like, there were no, I mean, you know, there were frogs, cranes,
Yeah, amphibians and stuff.
The cold winter lads.
Yeah, there were no furry things ever, because, you know, they'd have to cross over parts of ice and hard ground. But Emmy has seen a possum before.
Yeah.
And she very much likes possums. You could even say they're her favorite animal outside of frogs.
Yeah, so could Piper.
Yes, they are Piper's, they are Piper's favorite animal. I know more than anyone in this world about opossums.
Yeah, you also see up within the canopy there's a couple of birds, and up a bit higher there are many owls.
Oh my god, I was hoping for that.
Roosted and sleeping during the day.
Is there a great horn?
There's all kinds of owls, man.
God
There's
damn,
great
yes.
horns, there's barns, the gang's all there.
Emmy's gonna hold up Hopper like, ooh.
Ivenoth went from pretty bummed out to ecstatically joyous.
Yeah.
And is just
Telling
pretty
Emmy-
peaceful right now.
Yeah.
Telling Emmy a bunch of facts about owls.
Yeah.
If legitimate hunters came to this place, this entire refuge would be decimated.
Oh, trust me, the hunters will get their absolute ass slaughtered by the wildlife.
Yeah, Emmy would say, you're not opposed to mess with them when they're in here.
This is
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I've learned enough to know that, but yeah, I think they'd die a week in the mountains and just kept going.
Just
Just
thinking,
saying, it's made them complacent.
Drac is
Anyway.
thinking about owl chicken legs.
Yeah, it's just like, man, these guys have terrible survival skills.
Drac just sitting outside of there waiting for one to leave.
Like a cat sitting on all fours.
Hey,
Not in hallowed ground anymore.
sportsman-like.
It's like
I give him a 2-second like warning.
it's like in high school when I used to visit my biological dad at his home for custody reasons. I did that thing where you feed a wild animal so much that it habituates, like, you know, it doesn't hunt anymore. I did that with a possum for 5 years, and his name was Tyler.
Oh.
What's it called when you do that? It's called
Domesticating.
Yeah,
Basically
I
domesticated.
domesticated a possum.
So,
Not full on taming, but yeah.
No, I could pick him up.
don't pick up wild animals.
They can't have
Possums are
worms.
fine.
They can have rabies.
No, they
No, they can't. They physically, no, they cannot.
That is a myth.
That is not a myth.
Have rabies.
Myth.
Possums
Anyone can have rabies.
Thank you, Adam.
No, they're
Look it up.
they're-
That is a myth. Possums can have rabies. Every mammal can have rabies. Anyway, yeah, what's up, Jack?
Can my mom have rabies?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Only for a little bit, then she'll die.
True.
Can opossums have rabies? Well, they are not completely immune. Their bodies are quite possibly the most unsusceptible to rabies, and examples of rabies found in opossums do not last for more than 2 to 3 weeks.
Last
And
long enough
all-
to transfer it to you, where it is 100% fatal.
I get stomachs. I get shots in my stomach for 6 weeks for Tyler.
There-
May God
Anyway.
there is no disease, or there is no animal worth getting rabies for. That is the worst disease on Earth. So anyway, on a more peaceful note, you guys, upon seeing the owls, know that you are in a temple to Etia, the goddess of autumn. Shocker.
That's my hand.
And yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do a small prayer.
Emmy will also join.
And
Alright.
I'm gonna use the transmutation crystal again and just use message through it.
Okay. I forgot you still had that, yeah.
I ain't getting rid of it.
While they're all doing this, I'm gonna go over to the wildlife.
I'm gonna pull out.
Vibe.
I'm gonna pull
He's
out
gonna
a
let the
bag.
birds perch on his horns.
I'm just gonna get as close as I can and see what they do, and if they don't move, I mean, I'm just gonna be very disappointed in their survival skills.
He's gonna pull out a bag and remove them from the holy
If I
ground.
become Snow White and everyone just starts like collecting on me, I'm like, guys, do you not realize what I am?
I am an apex predator.
It means they know you're a kind soul.
You walk up to them. Go ahead and make a nature check.
You guys remember that scene in Shrek 2 where Snow White goes, "Ah," and all the birds.
All right.
Starts doing every
I
bird
got
song.
S. Wow, 17.
Wow. Yeah, looking at them, they acknowledge you.
They pay their respects.
They look at
Big
you,
apex predator.
like make you aware that they're aware of you, and then just kind of go back about their business. Looking at them, like, you know, animals, especially like how jumpy deer are and stuff. Like, it seems like within this building there is some sort of magical calming.
Yeah, so chill out the bloodlust.
that, I mean, you feel calm yourself. You feel serene and at peace. And you can assume that the animals here as well, especially, animals don't make saving throws, really. They come here as a place to rest and be protected from the weather, and it is meant to be a place of protection for all life. And so don't want a predator and a prey going in at the same time, just being like, hey, I'm gonna fucking murder you. So
It probably distills the fear and the prey and the hunt.
I mean, honestly, not dissimilar from what you saw Byra do to Lucian and Emmy.
Yeah. I stopped pissing my pants, and he stopped.
Stop barking.
Yeah, I'm just sort of like looking at all this, and even if it was like not a suppressive mood of predatory like sort of like deal on my end, probably just would have even still been like, interesting. Didn't know places like this existed, and then I just kind of take a moment and think back on a few of the other places I've been to, and
yeah.
Well,
Would have been real nice to have a place like this a few times.
Well, we had a place like this back in Tarj. The orphanage. It was protected.
Damn, dude. Way to bring down the mood.
Hey,
Well, I don't say it out loud.
if it wasn't for Her Majesty, that orphanage probably would have been way worse off.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, hey, you know what? Cool. Bunch of animals right now. We'll chill around, but you know what? If I see you out in the field...
You're gonna leave them alone.
You look at each of them.
You will not hunt while we're in this forest. I will not let you.
Oh, no?
No.
Who said that?
Me.
Huh? Oh, ooh. What's they gonna do, huh?
I just hold the cane up real quick.
You realize I can burn that, right?
No, you can't.
You
It is
see,
magic.
Surprise. You'd be surprised.
It's a magical item, homie.
I'm a magical being, motherfucker.
hands pop and crackle with green, and you know that she's learned deaf and blindness. Can't hunt with no eyes and ears. And she goes
I'd be
don't
more
need
scared
eyes.
of her.
I don't need eyes.
back to sitting in worship.
No, I think you do.
And I look back, I'm like, I don't need eyes or ears. I got my nose.
Everybody go to your
I
corners.
mean, he's already halfway out of eyes.
Good point. Good point.
That's what Kelfor says. Kelfor makes that comment.
Oh, Kelpor's not in the ruins with you guys.
Yeah, no, he ain't for that.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys vibe your own way.
That makes me so happy that Kelfor came into Emmy's temple. But, oh, she was dead. Never mind. You had to go in.
Oh, you had to.
I don't think he went in until after he knew you were alive. So
Quick recall.
I think Ivenoth and Nevia went in and found you.
Yeah, because I charged straight for it.
Drac was watching the
Drac and
watching
Kelp were
the
outside
kid.
watching Lucian.
Okay. Well, it definitely warms Emmy's heart that you came into her temple then. There was a bunch of fun, non-religious stuff in there. It was nice.
There's a whole ass kitchen.
Yeah. I had a ping pong table.
There's a motherfucking ping pong table in there.
It's like one of
Chinese checkers.
Yeah, it's like a room that obviously is meant to appeal to youth. It's got Xbox One. It's great.
We got Smash.
Yeah. Ivenoth, you and Emmy both finished saying your prayers, and Ivenoth, you've been carrying a lot with you lately, and you feel, at least for this fleeting moment, a lot of that just kind of be washed away, along with the sound of the fountain flowing before you. Feel a lot of that stress disappear for a bit, and it's probably going to be back here within a day or two, but it feels good to let it go for a minute.
Give me 5 minutes.
Yeah. As you guys finish up and go to leave,
I just rolled for a religion check and I got an nat 20, so.
Hey.
awesome.
You're spurting fun facts like me at an aquarium.
No, I think I'd be pretty quiet and just happy for once.
Yeah.
Emmy has a special prayer for instances of Byra's family. Like Byra taught her early on, if you are ever in a place of my sisters, make your presence as mine known and thank them wholeheartedly for their kindness, acceptance, and warmth.
Hmm.
So that'd be what Emmy does.
Yeah.
But in a very excited child way.
Yeah.
Like, you know my mom.
Yeah. As you're like heading out, you kind of take one last look around as you're going, and Ivenoth, just as you're just looking around up in the canopy, looking at all the owls, you swear you see up high where it starts getting dark up there. You swear you see a pair of legs hanging down from one of the branches.
Ooh.
I keep it to myself.
Yeah.
You mean like
Yeah.
owl legs?
No, like human legs.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like
those
it-
long,
it's
spindly
hanging.
owl legs.
I
You know, Drac. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Go home, Drake. You're drunk.
Yeah, lovely. I guess leaving before like everyone leaves and everything like that, I just kind of look back at the whole place. Yeah, you're not bad. And hey, if you're kind of similar to what brought Amy back, I mean, hey, sweet. And I just walk out for a moment and I just look back and toss a coin, just a gold coin back, and I'll walk out.
Can Emmy roll a perception to see if he did that?
Sure. Yeah, you hear a little boop as it lands in the fountain behind you.
But it's like Bass Pro Shop and you're not supposed to do that, so
It's fine to do that.
it gets eaten by a fish.
They're not fishing the
Oh
fountain.
shit, I dropped my dice. Play it where it
W-
lies.
When you guys are done with that scene, there is something I need to do. Talk to.
No, I don't think I'm done yet.
No, Jack.
Just one more thing.
19.
No.
Just
One more thing. I saw you're religious. I'm gonna have to send you to the summer camp.
The what?
Yeah. You kind of turn around. You see Drake just kind of look back and then toss the coin over his shoulder. Yeah.
Emmy would go and hold his talon and be like, it's nice to like things.
Yeah. You're right. And I just kind of keep going, and the talon, after a certain point, I'm just like, okay, come here. And I put you on my shoulders.
Hopper's on my shoulder and on yours, so we're like Russian nesting dolls.
Matryoshka.
We're the living Lincoln logs.
Babushka.
Kelfo?
So,
Mhm.
as the party is away,
Uh-oh.
I need to find someone who can cast message or has a scroll of message.
All the caravan.
yeah.
Ending?
I'm sorry.
I would
No,
ask.
I think you want specifically message.
Yeah, would you want message or sending?
Message, because sending's not gonna work.
Interesting.
Oh, sorry. Sending message isn't gonna work. My bad. vice
Yes,
versa.
You can just ask me.
Nope.
Oh wait, no. You're right.
Emmy reserved.
Sure. All right. Do you want to send Kogos?
I can do it. Hey, I
And
can do
also, I
can
need
throw far enough.
to ask you a question, Matt.
Okay.
And this is gonna be kinda not to where it reveals a lot.
Mhm.
So, the two things I talked to about Jarvis,
Cheers.
Jairus, sorry. I even looked dead at his fucking name and I have it spelled right and I still said Jarvis.
Dyslexia.
So Jairus. I'm
You.
don't worry about it.
All right. I get
All
it.
right.
Looks like
So, would he have given me something? Would he have given me something? Because I'm going to make a report.
We talked about this a long time ago, so I'm trying to remember everything. I would say, yeah, he would give something.
Imagine
Okay.
a notepad.
Some kind
Okay.
of something innocuous, but would clearly be useful in a report, you know?
Gotcha. Good enough for me.
There are, well, you got options. There was Jarrus. He has sending.
Would anyone have maybe a scroll of sending?
See.
If not, then I would just use someone and give them money.
Yeah, I would say no one really would
Man.
have the scroll of sending.
All right, cool.
It's not a terribly useful spell to have as a scroll for
Yeah.
a mage. So, yeah, there's Jarrus. There is, let's see, Hamlin, the guy with the white snake from.
He was gonna be my second choice, or first choice actually, but I'll hold off on whoever else there is.
Malrius, who you haven't met yet, but he is the purple tiefling in the pirate get-up.
You're a pirate.
And then
No, shut up.
I would say Lee, the bard from the Greyguard Company, would also have it. And
What was the white snake guy's name again?
Hamlin.
Emmy.
I would go to Hamlin.
Hamlin.
Alright. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey. We're buddies, right?
Like to think so.
Do you know the spell? If I gave you 100 gold, could you cast that for me and carry a message to someone?
I assume you want it under the table then.
Oh, of course, no. I don't want anyone to know about it.
Alright. I'm not gonna turn down 100 gold.
I would go ahead and give him the 100.
Alright.
This man sold a sending spell for 100 gold.
Amy's not a mage. She doesn't know if that's a good deal or not. She would.
I would do 250 personally.
All right.
Or ass, but he's not.
Depends on how much a scroll is.
Emmy already reserved a message for the day.
So my question is now, we haven't went in depth of this. Who is my contact who I would report back to if need be?
That's a great question. Let's see.
We met some little guy in the first episode, but we never got his name.
I think I wrote down a name.
They messed up my coffee.
Don't say it.
Yeah, they messed it up. They messed up my coffee. They gave me
Hey,
clown.
clown
They
juice.
gave me clown juice.
They gave me bone hurting juice.
They gave me juice that makes you go, ah.
That guy His name was Borland, and he was a fence, not a contact.
He was a fence. I remember that.
Fence.
A merchant who buys and sells illegal goods.
You mean a
Fucking
fucking
like a fucking-
contact?
Rice
A
Krispies bar
contact,
over
yes,
here.
but not the kind of contact he's looking for. Let me see.
Don't be fooled, gamers. He just Google searched hot character images.
I'm in
He's
my Google Drive.
and is picking one.
Not believe her lies.
I'm in my Google Drive saving this right now.
Yeah, I would say your contact.
I want to be that guy. I want to be that one.
Is a man named Jeffers.
Jeffers!
I thought you were gonna say
Wait.
Old man Jeffers!
Old Man Jeffers.
Weenie Hut General.
Weenie Hut
Love
Jr.
Jeffers. Love Jeffers.
In a fucking magical fairy tale where a guy named that's short for Jeffrey.
Dude, you bet your ass that one of my NPC names is gonna be fucking John Halo. He's gonna be awesome art.
Yeah, but Jeffrey is short for Jefferson, Matt.
Technically, they're different. Anyway.
Jefferson, Jeffrey.
Yeah, it's Jeffers.
All right. And the message would go like this. Checking in on mission. How would I word it?
Well, you got 21 words left, so
I know. I'm
skip the
stretching.
filler words.
I like to imagine that all
Or we could go by Dimension 20 rules where swears don't count.
Got more information on target. Currently
15 words left.
I got 15.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay. On mission for Slayers Guild. We'll report back once contact is made with target.
XOXO.
I was thinking of it, but Galfor would have to be serious at this moment.
Pog.
Poggers.
That's his
How many words does he have left?
One.
Goodbye.
out.
Over.
Later.
Over.
Over. I was trying
Like
to
a
fit in the
walkie-talkie.
last bit.
You wait a second, and then Hamlin recites to you what he says.
I wish it would come out of their mouth as their voice. As the recipient.
You're acknowledged. Looking forward to completion of task.
You always have to like dig whenever you use fucking sending.
our girl's been missing you.
Ooh.
Chopper's gay as hell.
So hurry up.
Mm.
How many
Our girl's
words?
been missing you. Hurry up. Okay.
Is it 25 words?
You don't have to use all 25.
You don't have to resolve.
And you get bonus. You get to use the ones that don't roll over on your next one.
No,
Damn.
not at all.
It's like rollover minutes.
The arcane ley lines don't use that system.
I'm gonna have to
They
complain.
don't use rollover.
I'm gonna have to complain to Vyra because I know she thinks that's bullshit.
Yeah.
She don't have to worry about it. She's got the
Kelfor
premium
would keep that information to himself, only to himself, and move on.
Why?
Cool.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
That's fine.
That's cool.
So I hunky dory.
Buggers.
Baggers.
All right.
I can't financially recover.
I will never financially recover from this. I've never seen Tiger King. The only instance that I saw was that clip.
I've not seen anything else except for the I've had kinky sex.
Moving on. Next bit.
Moving on.
Next bit.
Next bit.
You all continue on. A few more days pass. And over those few days, you begin to see more and more of the ground itself begin to change. It becomes a bit rockier, but the rocks are also... You haven't seen them much, but they do remind you of Amran, which its architecture was built with white stone, and you see a lot of naturally occurring white stone and limestone begin appearing on the ground until
I
until
was worried because Emmy can't camouflage well in this environment. Not
Sure.
anymore.
but as you go, it gets more and more. You even pass through a valley where you can see further down into the valley what looks to be a quarry, where it is just a burn of white on this colorful environment, with where they seem to be mining this white stone. Yeah, you continue on, and around midday, early midday, about 11 a.m., on your final day of travel, you crest over a mountain, and on the other side, going into a valley where several mountains meet, you see a tremendous tree, talking hundreds of feet tall, and you see along its twisting trunk, it meets with a white stone spire. It itself easily over 100 feet tall, and it mixes in with the white stone until it reaches the tower, and then a city surrounding it, and enclosed in a white stone wall. And you all hear over message Jairus' voice. Get your first looks of Syrah. It's always best the first time you see it. And you see... Probably going forward.
Take a
Moment. Oh, was I smart and moved it? And it ended up being worse.
this from?
No, it is not.
Oh.
I'm just putting it in the meme chat.
Could put it in your D&D work chat.
I don't have access to it on this part.
Alright, hold on.
Fair.
You can go ahead and send it, but I'll invite you to.
Yeah. He's pasting in Arabic. Let's see.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You all wrote to
Ugh!
the
That's everyone's reaction.
Yeah, honestly.
No, everyone's just like, ooh, pretty, and Ivenoth's like, oh!
actually comes.
Yeah, Wow. Brack's like, oh. Ivenoth just.
Impressive.
Oh!
And Kelvor's like, it's a building.
He's building.
There's nothing very special about it.
It is building.
It's building.
It is structurally sound by nature. What do you want me to say?
You're like kind of fucked up that they built it.
It's
in-
got orange leaves!
That is also known as autumn, yes.
It's got orange leaves!
Why are you using thaumaturgy right now? Are you trying to intimidate us?
Oh!
Alright.
Kind of fucked up. They put it inside the tree though.
That's how Kelfor feels whenever he goes to the red tree forest. And they have that one red tree that's curved out where cars can drive through it. It's like, that's kind of fucked up.
Just gone around it.
Yeah, you guys make your way down the mountain. You can feel among the caravan the energy picking up of finally reaching your destination. And
I just know this bitch smells like apple cider and cinnamon.
yeah, it smells like the apple barn.
Love apple cider.
I've not seasoned. He's frothing.
Eyes rolled back in his head.
Does anyone have any? Oh god, he's having a seizure.
Put a
Get him.
wallet in his mouth.
Put him on his side. Put him on his side.
Got him.
Emmy would
I mean, that
absolutely
works.
have her whole face smushed against the window. Like, just fucking-
Yeah, you all go down the mountain and approach the gates of Syrah. As the front carriage, Jairus's, reaches the gate, and he gets out and talks to the gate guards for a moment before the gate opens up, and you see the beautiful, lively town in front of you as you begin to enter. You see the streets paved with cobblestone and red bricks. The cobblestone colored by a covering of leaves that have fallen from the trees around. And yeah, you see the hustle and bustle of a city. Nowhere near as bad as Lindstrom, though this is one of the larger cities in the country of Lind. And you all make your way to a stable where all of the carriages are brought, and
Kiss all the horses. Kiss all the horses.
SME is kissing all the horses, not on the lips.
Yes,
Some of them bite.
You don't need to say what my character does.
Jairus is telling you that.
You ever made out with a wet before? They like it. I'm no friend.
Make an animal handling check.
I thought you were gonna say roll for. I gotta roll for damage.
Roll initiative.
Horse bites are incredibly dangerous for
They
infection.
are.
Did you guys know that?
Did.
You said animal handling.
Yes.
Oh, get fucked, Jairus. These horses are about to love me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It's a 15.
15.
It's a 15. Some of the horses are like, I don't like you that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Several of them back off whenever you approach them.
I'm kissing him on the nose then.
Yeah. Most are fine. None nip at you.
Jairus wishes they would.
He does, honestly. Don't kiss the animals.
Then he's not my dad. Doesn't need a 10th daughter, am I right? Quack, 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 quack.
7th. Yeah. You all kind of gather around. He motions to the large building behind you. Says, and there's the inn where we'll be staying at.
Oh, I hope they have that thing that the other inn had.
The magic.
A bog.
Doubt it.
I hope they have.
Not at this one.
I hope they have that bog suite ready for me.
Don't count
Well,
on it.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so, Emmy.
Who wants to be the one who deals there? Not it.
Tell me what.
The one
I
who
did.
was.
Already-
There's no bug at this hotel.
Yeah, there's no bog.
Or
Well,
in.
But what?
I don't know.
Hey,
Amy, sometimes you need to know when to fold them and know when to know there's not going to be a bog at an inn.
a
You know-
valuable life lesson.
He does make a good point.
Rude.
What?
Anyways, I hope they have euros at least.
I hate to tell you this.
If I don't get a bog.
You know-
What are you gonna tell me?
They don't.
Euros.
That tavern, or that inn, is the Grey Skies Tavern and Inn. Remember its name in case you get lost.
What is it called again?
Grey Skies Inn.
Great flies. Cabin and Flynn. Fuck. And he's like, oh no. Hopper will remember this.
Yeah. Says, well, I'll be getting with each of you and giving out orders on what I'd like you all to investigate starting out. But for the most part, today I want you to just get familiar with the town, rest your bones from traveling, enjoy the scenery, but also get information.
Shopping episode.
We don't need
I had
to.
one of those right at the end of last season.
Emmy wants a third outfit. That you will have to
Enjoy
draw.
your second one. But there's look around, ask around, see if there's any information floating around that could be useful. Any handy resources. Of course, he motions over to a large building, probably the second largest in the city, apart from the giant tree tower. Says there is, of course, the Mages Guild, the Mages Academy, which I'm sure we will be well acquainted with by the end of our tenure here. But that's the easy one. Keep an eye out for some other folk that could have information. Be back here for dinner. Have fun. And he goes into the hotel.
Do we know if Sierra has a favorable view on the Slayers Guild?
Yeah. I would say that's something that would probably come up during your travels. Yeah, they tend to be pretty welcoming of the concept. Much less so than probably other places with mage academies, and some of the other more traditionalist sort of locales. But Sierra is, like Lindstrom, a pretty modern city. So
Good.
so the city is yours. Where to first?
I don't know about you guys, but I'm thinking about hitting up the bad parts.
We just got here, but yes. Probably would be very valuable for information.
Do we want to split up?
Less woo.
I mean, if you think it'd be better for us to kind of spread out and get more information, I mean, yeah, I think that'd be good.
Well,
I'm just saying, the sooner we get this stuff done, the sooner we can get euros. Yeah, that.
euros.
You got a good point.
You do be spitting facts.
And
One good talker needs to go with every bad talker.
Ivenoth, are you familiar with this Mages Academy?
I mean, am I at least familiar to know that they have one?
Oh yeah, for
Kind
sure.
of fucked up to assume
mean,
that
it-
just because he's a
Common
wizard.
knowledge that the locations of the three Mages Academies inland are Sierra, Arteria, and Lindstrom. So
I
Well, I feel-
don't know if he would have ever been here.
I don't think you would have.
No.
But
I mean, I've never been here, but
familiar with Mage Academies. You go to one
It's-
college, you've been to all of them.
It's more in the sense of you know what to look out for in a Mages Academy is what I would assume.
mhm,
And they were just like, and how to talk to mages.
true.
So those people are nightmares to speak to.
Oh, are they
Ivenoth,
now?
you're getting there, but
You have your moments.
Yeah.
In
Um,
what regard?
oh, he's doing it again. Talking.
Every good speaker has
Gerrymander.
every good speaker has to take a bad speaker. Smart guys paired with the Ox. Awkwards go with Smarties.
Who wants to split up where?
There's
I personally think it'd be hilarious if Drac went with Ivanoff at a Mages Academy.
I mean, honestly, why not?
Sure.
Drac.
But that does mean I'm bringing Emmy into not savory conditions.
What else is new?
What,
As
what
if
did you
that was
say?
the first time.
I'm bringing you not in safe conditions where it's. I mean, you can handle yourself though.
It could be a good bonding thing, like rather than calling each other rats.
We
Yeah,
haven't done that since so long.
I can't wait to keep.
You
my
still
eyes
think it
closed.
pretty loudly from time to time.
I can't wait to keep
Night
that
terrors.
the entire time and have you describe things to me.
So,
And also it'll be good training exercise, because just in case we need to run.
who gets Nevia and who gets Ares?
I mean, it'd probably be best for Nevia to go with y'all still.
Emmy would
Hear me out?
be like looking back and forth, like, why am I going to the crack den instead of the magic school when Muscle is going to the magic school and what? Oh, they're taking both of the dragons to the magic school. So I have Cat and Goliath.
Then
And
why don't you come with me?
I'm baby. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
You
Hear
could
me
have,
out.
or go with the ladies and Emmy, Drac, and Ivenoth go to
Sure.
school.
Will that
Hear me
disappoint Ivenoth? Or not Ivenoth. Sorry, will that disappoint Kelfor?
Disappoint what?
That Emmy is would not want to go to the.
Oh, it just means that you're gonna be training a lot harder tonight.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't want to go to the slums. I want to go to the clean.
This is the first time I've ever heard you want to be clean.
They got bathrooms. They got.
Indoor
You
plumbing.
don't. You always avoid that.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't just sit on the floor and pray.
Not the.
I'm not
I've been taking a
saying that.
bath.
You take a bath. You take a bath in the bog every night when we were back in Lind.
You think I ran to my bog to use their water and came back? No, I keep
Keep that shit on me.
yeah, I keep that shit on. What do you think this bag of holding is for? I got 11 things in
Hopper
here.
has swamp bath bombs.
Yeah, you.
Just filled with
Oh Jesus.
moss
Moss.
and insects.
Cork and
Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, how about we split it up this way? Emmy, Ivanoff, Ares, because there's still a meathead going with you, and I think it'll be fun, right, Ares?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I'm sorry you're gonna have to deal with the mages, but punch them if they get annoying.
Oh,
And then
I give you full free reign.
And then us three, people who get down and dirty, we'll go down to the down and dirty place.
Emmy's not wanting to insinuate that she isn't.
No, it's okay.
down.
Oh, I get it. You're way above us. It's fine.
I'm down to commit a small felony, but the issue remains.
Oh, only a spot. I taught you better.
I'm doing the best.
Medium or higher felonies in this group.
Unky, hear me out.
no misdemeanors here.
Well, it's like we'll get put in a situation. Emmy will explain. Hopper will explain. She will get put in a situation where they look at the three of them, and one of them's 12 and very scary looking. Okay, we shouldn't listen to what they have to say because they're babysitting.
And that's when we beat them up.
And that's when you behead them with your scythe.
It's not a big deal. I get it.
Which
It's-
place?
Don't look at me.
Which place will I learn more from?
Oh, absolutely.
That
the
that
streets.
depends. Do
The
you want to
streets.
learn more magic things, or do you want to learn how to defend yourself?
You protect yourself or deal some damage.
Yeah, Emmy,
Go for it.
Emmy.
Do rock, paper, scissors.
Emmy, I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads or tails. Heads, you go to the Mages Academy. Tails, you go with us. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I flip it and slide a hand it and make it land on heads, so she goes to the Mages Academy.
Hold on.
Full sleight of hand.
Emmy's got this. 1, 2. I go to the slums.
19. 19 on sleight of hand.
Make a perception check.
Fun fact: I flipped Hopper, and he wanted me to go to the go to the crack den.
Read to learn how the difference between a bad needle and a good one.
It's the school of hard knocks, baby.
I am
I
the
grew up in the
danger.
streets.
I am the one who knocks.
As I walk through the shadow of the valley of death.
Coolio coined that phrase.
Okay, so I don't know what this means. And we got a 24.
24.
Yeah,
So-
she will see me mess with the coin
Yeah,
and force it to land on heads.
you see a quick little flick of Kelfor's wrist that obviously to you rigs the coin lands
I don't
on.
want rigged, I want real. Emmy will flip a coin.
Okay.
Oh shit, she saw it. Alright, you know what?
Flip a coin.
Let her
Wait.
flip the coin and let her decide.
Yeah, heads a cat. Here, I'm doing it again.
Okay.
Heads, Academy, belly.
Kelfor, you're an excellent gaslighter.
Don't let me do. Cracked in. I gotta go to the cracked in.
I think he's waited.
Hey, Emmy,
Nice.
Emmy,
Bronze.
Emmy, how about you flip an actual coin?
What does
Yeah.
that mean?
I don't know. You didn't decide before I rolled it.
That was for you to decide.
Oh, okay. Okay. Evens. Okay. Just tell me what evens is. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Evens, you go with me. Odds, you go with Kelfor.
Okay, go. I got 2 4s in a row. I should really go to the magic school.
All right. Emmy's going to the academy.
Oh, I gotta go brush my teeth.
Drac, Nevia.
I got it.
and-
I'm gonna use my prestidigitation frog to clean her. Perfectly clean. Squeaky clean.
Like, oh, I'm sterile. She's gonna run.
Oh no. Alright, so Nevia.
Hopper's pissed.
Nevia, you and I are going to the bad streets, which honestly I feel like this is the best.
Honestly, yeah.
Nevia, make sure they don't start anything.
What do you mean? I'll
Okay.
finish it.
Honestly.
I don't feel
Make
like
sure
Nev-
Kelfor doesn't start anything.
I don't start much things. I'm actually the most
I would like to point out you got shot several times and almost
And
died
I'll get shot again.
when we
most
were
likely.
not there.
It will happen again eventually. That's fate, baby.
You know what? We're taking turns with
Friggin'
who
pirates.
gets shot while no one's there.
Well, hey, we'll flip a coin and see who gets shot. Flips the coin and it hits on me again. Well, fuck.
Shit.
Guess
Yeah.
I'll
No,
die.
if anyone does it, it should either be you or me. I mean,
That's why they call them the Swiss cheese of the seas, baby.
Oh,
Go
I'm
for
so
it.
keeping
Go
that in
for
the
it.
pocket for a pirate name.
Emmy messages that to the group.
the Swiss cheese of the seas.
So anyway,
That was my
That's a great name. All right. Be safe on your journeys. Don't punch a noble. Unless
Didn't
we're
plan
there.
on it.
Yeah, you say that.
those.
so
I just messaged to Emmy. God, he is sassy today.
Emmy's like, I know. But she's also gonna ask Ivenoth if she thinks she did the right thing.
I mean, it's your choice. I think you are well mature enough to at least make decisions like this. You have people there to guide and protect you. I think staying in the safer option is the smarter option, but I know you also want to become stronger, so... But there's plenty you can learn through magic. You're already magical, so...
That was my thought. All the strong guys should go on the strong boy mission.
As you have Ares right next to you.
Well, I wanted her
Thanks,
to
kid.
go with you guys.
Oh, go with me!
so
Get me in your head.
I rolled to see who we would follow first, and I also got a 4. So going with the academy first.
Alright.
That's 3 4s.
That was.
Actually, no, that's 4 4s.
Tree four.
It's hot.
So, go turn down the.
Sorry, guys. I'll
So-
leave.
Just so I make sure I get my objective straight, we're asking stuff about the organization we're trying to find.
You're trying to put out feelers for resources that could lead you to cracking the case.
Gotcha. Okay.
Whatever they may be, if they lead you to the king himself, or if
Just
it's
something, if we've heard any rumors about, like, shady mages, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shages.
anything you can get in the early
Necromancers.
stage of the investigation. So
She's got Hopper's bow tie and is tightening it furiously.
Swear to God, when we find the fucking necromancer mage, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him.
They're gonna. I wonder if. Well, I guess they'd have to roll a
Bless you.
perception on me, because she. I would imagine from look. Like, okay, it's a magic user. Okay, it's got a poisonous cane toad. Okay, her eyes are completely black. Yeah.
yeah, they just roll Arcana and feel the Byra, who's the nemesis of all undead, and just
They see her as my shadow with strings attached to me.
but you guys head out. And
I'm gonna get a sweater with the mage logo on it.
and you guys kind of have to cut through the like the market part of town.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're going through the bazaar area. There's a lot of people, and you know, there's callers and stuff being like, oh, over here.
Can I put out a general Arcana check to see if there's like any interesting magical items on our way?
Sure.
Emmy would like to do that as well.
Oh, fuck, that was almost a nat 20. That is a 14.
Oh, well.
All right.
Actually, if you want to, you can help me, Piper.
Yeah, I'll help you because I rolled a 2.
Okay, better, 17.
17. Yeah, you see some stuff. You know, the advantage of being in a town with a mages academy is that there's a decent amount of magic items here, just kind of strewn about. Some pretty powerful, some incredibly useless. But as you're kind of putting out these threads of arcane, just kind of feeling around your area, you get a hit from a man who's walking toward you.
Mm-hmm.
You see tall man, probably like Avery's height, thereabouts, very thin, long blonde hair, sort of tanned skin, like sun-tanned skin, dark eyes, wearing sort of a suit jacket. He looks kind of like the default image of like a university professor, like the tweed jacket kind of, and dress pants, some comfortable leather shoes, and most notably is a large scarf that is wrapped around him and flowing off the side. behind him, and on one side of the scarf, it's sort of the dull beige, like dusty beige that makes up a lot of the rest of his outfit. But on the inside is brilliant, colorful patterns, like juxtaposed patterns, zigzags to lines to spots to waves, all in different colors, going from line to line. It's a beautiful display. It looks a bit like a tapestry, almost just wrapped up in his scarf. What's up?
Does it almost look like it'd be like the carpet out of the roller ring?
Not quite.
Damn.
The floor in an arcade.
Actually, I don't know if you would get the reference, Jack, but I think James will. But the man approaches you three.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Aries' shoulder.
Okay.
I don't want to get pushed around by some mumbo jumbos selling me stuff. I am the easy target.
He approaches you all. He goes, excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I didn't recognize you all from the standard fare around here. Do you happen to be travelers?
Yes, we're from out of the city. Couple days travel.
On an adventure?
Yes.
Oh. Would you like to know how that adventure will go?
Fortune teller.
Let me roll an insight on this guy.
Sure.
Can I help him?
Sure.
That is an 18.
18? Was that with help?
That was with help.
Okay. He seems like he's trying to get your money. But you do sense the guy's magic. Like he's got magic. He could probably actually read your fortune.
So did when Emmy pointed out,
He's just also trying to get your money.
So when Emmy said fortune teller, would he have said yes?
I'm guilty.
Well, that depends. How much are you looking for?
Nothing too much. Can't sell such a dubious charge for too much. Just 10 gold apiece.
This one's on me, guys.
No, I will pay for mine.
I will never.
This is exactly why Kelfor did not want Emmy to go to the slums.
You wanted me there.
No, I rigged it where you wouldn't come.
Jack thought it would be funny. Telford did not want you to come.
Yeah, Emmy's gonna into her frog and grab 30 gold.
Oh.
She's gonna say, "This one's on me, guys."
Prestidigitation. Okay.
I cleaned her before we headed out.
Yeah, you
No,
didn't
he pulled it from the frog's mouth.
Yeah, you know what? That no one's gonna. Yeah, everyone's gonna be that. So you're right. I didn't think about that. It's just normal to me at this point.
It's literally the guy who has the fucking like the fucking oh, what was it? Not saying it out loud. Yeah, the fucking pussy just
wallet.
Oh, shut up! Oh, shut up!
that view. He even included how the other additional product helped the product itself.
The lube.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So,
Oh, wonderful.
very well. Says, come with me.
I was hoping he would have his own sector and he wasn't just going to
do it in the street.
He guides you to a little tent. That on the outside is also pretty beige. Once you go inside, it's surprisingly roomy. There's a lot of like tapestries adorning the walls, like
oh Jesus Christ!
I put
or
that.
or like this.
Or like that.
Or
You don't have one. You're not part of the script. So you
Yeah,
don't
like
have
that.
it.
James, you do be looking like you be telling my fortune, though. Like, honestly,
History.
looking like you be reading the stars and just like, bro, this is dope.
bro, you look like I look at the stars, but I can't stop looking at your eyes.
Uh-huh. Twinkle, twinkle, little James's eye pupils.
Yeah, there's tapestries
Yeah.
around. A lot of floor seating, cushions and mats and everything around. And he walks around to the other side and
Is there a crystal ball?
sits. No,
Okay.
Damn it.
this is serious.
Okay, I like it.
He sits down in front of a little what are they called? Oh my god. Well, kind of like the little
Table.
Japanese tea tables that you sit at.
Yeah.
Cozy.
He sits down and says, "Oh, how would you like your readings done?"
Whichever way you feel is most accurate or most
I
fun.
want to go last.
I'll go first.
Big gal in the middle. Aries doesn't fit in the tent.
She fits all right.
The dude's just as tall as her.
He is, yeah. He's just not as wide.
I wonder if Aries did like a tall. She did one of like to see if he would.
Says, well, my preferred method is something I learned while traveling abroad. It's quite fascinating. It's a means of divination
Oh fuck.
called Taraka.
Taraka. Would I recognize anything like that at all?
Make
History?
history.
Can Emmy also make a history?
Sure.
That is a dirty 20.
30-20.
Damn, I don't have a high in that. God, Emmy's so fucking not intelligent. But her wisdom.
She's wise beyond her years.
Okay, yeah, no, don't, no.
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 Never quite reached the bog.
Emmy thinks he's just making up fucking words. Like, oh, I can do that too. Saboomity foo.
Zaboomafoo.
Ivenoth, funny enough, you've heard of this style. It's very old style of divination.
Mm-hmm.
It's what the modern tarot would be based on. And it has changed over the years. The original has its deep-seated roots in the Feywild.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Emmy is that?
Yes. Very well.
Oh, hell yeah.
A little bit further down.
Lower than that.
You gotta
Maybe you
share-
could tilt your monitor.
Yeah, can't the monitor tilt down?
No.
Oh.
All right. Damn.
I can angle it. So. What would you like to know?
Who would you like to know?
What would you like to know?
The Curse of Strahd Taraka cards. Nice.
No! Surprisingly cheap.
Yes, they
I
are.
would like to know the location of the man who goes by the king.
Interesting request. I believe he's in Lindstrom. I don't even need to read your fortune for that one.
No, there's an odd rogue mage we're looking for who calls himself the king. supposedly he's around this area in the countryside, but
Quite the grand title, to be sure.
or
Well, let's see.
self-absorbed.
Let's see what the cards have to say. We have the Anarchist.
Anarchist. Love that.
He would be the anarchist.
Of course he is. Let's see.
Brandon did tarot cards. So
I was so blown out.
well, it's because the other mom.
It's the angle. It's catching light
Yeah.
more.
was- Now the Anarchist, I must say, if it's a rogue mage, fits quite well. It's a fundamental change brought on by one whose beliefs are being put to the test. So, our second card is the Priest. From the same... Oh my god, what's the word? Suit. From the same suit of glyphs. The Priest is enlightenment. Those who follow a deity or a system of values or some higher purpose. So I believe the man you're looking for is a man of conviction.
So we've been told.
Third one is the Illusionist. Different suit. The Illusionist represents conspiracy, lies, and deceit, secret societies, or the presence of a saboteur or traitor. I think. I think it needs another card. The Tempter. One who's been compromised or led astray. Or reversed, like this one is. One who tempts others for evil ends. I would, if you find this man you're searching for, I would steal your resolve before facing him. Seems to be cunning and unwilling to negotiate. Is the reading satisfactory?
Well, it doesn't exactly tell me where he is, but
Sadly, it's can be quite apocryphal, these readings. So
but it does
Not want
seem to line up with everything we have been told about him. So
if you'd
Yes.
like one card, I'd be happy to oblige, just to see.
sure.
The Beast. Also, not one to help location, but certainly with the others adds a great deal. Great rage or passion. Something malevolent, hiding in plain sight or lurking just below the surface. With the Illusionist as well, I would sleep with one eye open for it.
I believe so too.
Very well. Next.
I'd be Aries.
Would be Aries.
What will I have for dinner?
Really? You're gonna come to a fortune teller to see what you're eating?
Yes.
It's a test.
It's a test.
What?
Because I know what I'm eating.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's funny. What animal am I thinking of right now?
How many fingers? I don't think a white boy. Alrighty. Then. Alright. I didn't really think about it. Will the going to the Mages Academy help us out? I don't. All right. Oh. Well. The first card is the very last of the deck. The Traitor. Betrayal by someone close or trusted. Or a weakening of loss or faith. Next, we have the Conjurer. The coming of an unexpected threat. Those who think themselves as gods. Interesting. Let's see. And finally, the Missionary.
You made the
something?
face first.
No, absolutely I did not.
Watch the stream back.
I am!
There it is. The Missionary is of those who spread wisdom and faith to others, or warnings for the spread of fear or ignorance. That seems more in line with what I would expect from the Academy, I must say. It's concerning that my alma mater would have such a thing.
College.
Speaking from my personal experience, not of the cards, I think the Missionary would be the closest. They're quite trustworthy. They're people you want to look out for, of course, as with any mage, but good people. Though, if you are looking for a rogue mage, the Traitor and Conjurer tell me that you may not find exactly what you're looking for there. It's certainly a start. Look at that. The fate answering both of your requests in one. How about that? Alright, young lady.
Man. Whatever you want.
What? Young thing in the hat
Young
with the
beast.
frog. Young beast with the frog.
Young.
With
What?
with the fake Jordans?
How dare you?
These Jordans are real.
What would you like to know?
I do not intend to ask questions similar to my friends.
Very well.
I want to ask a question that you would not anticipate due to our intentions at the Mages Academy.
Okay.
Tell me, who will be slain first? I or Lucian? Who will do the next killing? Me by his hand or he by I hand? My hand.
He by I hand.
My iPhone or iHand?
Well, I can't say I know what you're referring to, the backstory, but
Yeah, backstory.
fate certainly does, so let's see.
What an incredibly cryptid thing to ask a stranger.
First is the diviner. The pursuit of knowledge, tempered by wisdom, truth, and honesty, as well as sages and prophecy. Your second card, the shepherd. Shepherd. The shepherd is of those who protect others, or of one who bears a burden far too great for their shoulders alone.
You will see Emmy's eyes very wide and teeth very sharp. She enjoys the outcome of these cards.
And the final being the monk, one of serenity, inner strength and self-reliance, and supreme confidence bereft of arrogance. Well, I can't say I know who this Lucian is, but it would seem the more faithful will be the one to survive? I'm sorry. He looks up to Ivenoth. He's like, what is she?
It's a whole thing. Let's just
okay?
let's just say she has a long lost brother who's not very fond of her.
He is not my brother.
Technically,
like
he
another
is.
Yes, may I?
Yes, of course. Oh, this is interesting.
This one says you're gonna eat shit.
Damn, who the fuck did you piss off?
This one says get dunked on.
This one is of the necromancer. Of
His
Unnatural.
smile, his optimism, gone.
unnatural events and unhealthy obsessions. Those who follow a destructive path. Seems to go quite against the first three. Let's do one more to see how this will resolve. The Abjurer. Those guided by logic and reasoning, this card warns of an overlooked clue or piece of information. Seems you'll need some sort of boon.
Would Emmy feel safe in asking him if he understands the red twine of fate? Because would he know anything about it, considering that's the relationship between...
I think that's up for me to ask, but he seems knowledgeable in the workings of fate. So
Because she
seems
would want to,
reasonable.
she would want to speak for herself.
Sure.
He is not my brother. He is a red twine of fate set before me by my goddess.
Oh, I see.
The 3 cards gave me lots to think about in the positive light, whereas the next 2 cards did not.
I
That's
understand.
destiny.
He has the right.
This cruel bitch.
She certainly is. But I think with that knowledge, I think there is quite a lot to be given in your favor. But I think you should not be overconfident. Be aware. Be ready for your next encounter.
Elaborate. Well, no, Byra did. Byra elaborated to the group the relationship between them in a very cryptic way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they kind of get the idea, though.
Okay.
Generally speaking.
All you wizard gods and your riddles. How dare you?
I'm just a little lizard man.
I'm just saying, I don't see that many fighter gods.
There's
Yeah,
actually
because they're busy actually doing shit.
How many wizard gods are there?
You're gonna make me pull up the list.
Wizard gods or spellcaster gods? I feel like the wizard selection probably not that many.
I'd say there are quite a bit for fighter gods, like barbarian gods.
Yeah.
Well, this is in Matt's lore.
Well, it's still like I would say there's a pretty big selection for like
Well, there's 16 total.
like
Well, let's see.
the end, the beginning, that sort of thing.
I would say all 4 in the judgment domain, being Sun, Moon, War and Justice, and Chaos and Peace, would probably all be fighter gods.
I would
Marshall.
not expect that from the chaos one.
Yeah.
I could see it from the chaos one. I could see both, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's the funny thing about him.
well, it's the thing is, you don't know which one he's gonna be for a little bit, or they.
I'd say the time domain being future and past and beginning and end. So they'd probably all be mage, I would say. I think beginning and end are kind of in the middle.
It's interesting because Drac has been the most interested in the end.
Yeah. Reality. Those 4.
I could. Ooh.
I would say 2 mages and 2 fighters. The Goddess of Fortune and Goddess of Fate being the fighters, and the God of Truth and Reality and the God of Illusion and Deceit being the mages. And then I'd say probably all 4 of the seasonal ones would be mages.
I would hope mine is not a fighter god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think all 4 of them are.
that'd be funny. That'd be really funny.
Emmy would be a completely different human.
She'd be Lucian.
Yeah, she would be Lucian. It makes no sense to her why Byra is his god. It literally makes no sense. He lives in the desert.
Yeah.
What thing do you want more in the extreme heat?
He's a
The
stinky
cold.
boy.
He's a little asshole, and
He's a
after we leave this,
stinky boy.
yeah, we will be sending a message.
The fortune teller takes up this. You mentioned you were heading toward the Mages Academy, yes?
Yes.
Well, I'm a graduate of there, but also a professor there. If you would like an escort, I'd be glad to walk you there.
Wouldn't hurt. It'd be nice to have someone who's more familiar with the place.
I am the divination professor. I should hope that's obvious.
Really? I thought you were evocation.
Emmy would be
I
embarrassed.
thought you were American.
God damn it! Emmy
You know-
would be embarrassed by him saying, "I thought that was obvious," because Emmy would not. See, I didn't go to no fancy magic school. I grew up in a pond. Starts to cry.
You're literally a goddess's chosen.
Says, well, the evocation professor and I do get mixed up from time to time.
Oh.
Apparently, the clothing choices and, according to the students, our names are similar.
What's the evocation? What's its name?
A brusque gentleman, beset by his name, Vivi.
You fucking bastard. Alright.
I don't get it.
And
What does he look like?
And my name is Gogo.
Good. Good. I like it.
Ogo?
What? I'm an evocation wizard. Would I have heard of Vivi?
Make history or arcana.
Wait.
That is a 25 arcana.
25.
Yes, the great Vivi.
You know the name. He is an evocation wizard of great renown. Very skilled and very knowledgeable.
Would Braxton have told me anything about him?
Make it history.
Yeah. Let's leave some fade up. Vivi would have not directly taught Braxton, but would have been in that circle of evocation wizards who are very powerful, very knowledgeable, offering their knowledge and their perspectives toward curriculum, just standard knowledge.
Yeah, university professors often collaborate with other
Yeah.
university professors. Like in my instance, when I went to Carson Newman, like there was one person that taught criminology, and
Yeah.
it wasn't even her main thing. So most of our classes were taught by some of UT's people, some of ETSU's people.
Yeah. They you remember Praxton talking about a Master VV for the distinction of being an evocation wizard from the Endless Sands, which is there's plenty of evocation wizards over there, but most of them tend to stay in Oasis. Not a lot come over, so him immigrating to Lind brought with him a wellspring of new knowledge and approaches to spells and problems and equations that were vexing people. He was quite the breath of fresh air in the School of Evocation for his time.
I'll have to give him my proper thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, shall we be off?
Yes, you lead the way.
All right.
Oh.
And we're going to cut over
To the crack den.
to the boys.
Video included.
Never
I mean,
is
was-
one of the boys.
I mean, was it rude for me to like kind of try to not make a kid come to the worst part of town?
Nah, I think we're good.
All right, good.
Morally speaking.
That's
And-
not how Emmy perceived it. Emmy perceived as, no, you're coming to the crack den.
Oh no, Kelfort rigged it to where you would go to the Mages Academy.
So Kelfor wanted you to go to the Mage's Academy.
But then you saw me flip it and saw that I...
Yes, but I thought Kelfor first suggested that he, Emmy, and Nevia go there, and then the two meatheads and the wizard go to the Mage Academy.
He did initially.
Oh, okay.
But then you were like, I want to go to the Mage's Academy. He's like, okay, go. And then you're like, I don't know.
This is why Kelfor never had children.
And it's going to keep that way.
Yeah.
That's the reason why
I don't know.
Kelfor never
I don't
had
know.
children.
He does embody disappointed dad. Like,
What does that mean?
like I don't know. Like it's one of those things where your rat thing happened.
Yeah.
I mean, the
True.
constant like, oh, maybe she shouldn't go here. Like, yeah, there's a lot of things where it's like, yeah, you're disappointed dad.
Opposite of a monk.
Shut up, 19-year-old.
Like the worst.
Get out of my room, Mom!
Like, what's the polar opposite of a monk?
A pirate.
The
It's a
biggest.
deep question.
What's the biggest middle finger to a monk of a class?
Either a chaos sorcerer or a very evil barbarian.
Yeah.
You know, or like a. Yeah, probably like a. Like a zealot barbarian.
Emmy comes back from the Mages Academy as a chaos barbarian, just to piss Dad off.
Look what you did.
Look, Dad, I joined an after-school club.
Oh, did you sign a contract?
You know, you need a guardian or parent waiver to do that.
You are under 18.
Yeah, you guys head in the opposite direction toward some of the more residential areas. Still plenty of business around, though rather than shops, there's a lot more restaurants around. A lot of businesses, some tailors, cobblers, things like that.
None will ever be as good as Jacques.
Obviously,
You
but
you say that to every sailor.
you're not good enough.
They know of Jacques.
You're not good enough.
They cry.
You mean Monsieur Jacques? He is legend.
Let's speak his name so lightly.
That's what I thought.
He
But-
made my big boy suit.
He made my big boy suit.
You guys go through this area toward the more rough and tumble parts of town.
There's a saloon.
Ding! Not that kind of town,
Aw.
sadly. You have to go to the Endless Sands for that.
Yeah, I gotta go to fucking Lucian's cowboy stupid place.
Yeah. As you guys are walking, which encounter do I want to give you guys? I'll roll for it.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
I know which one I want just by looking.
Mandrak, you know, after traveling you for a while, I feel like I have enough confidence to say you need to stop snoring when you sleep, man. Like, holy fuck. It is like a fucking challenge to even get a wink of sleep sometimes.
Listen, it's one of those things where I wish I could help it, but it's not like they have one of those devices that can help you, like, not snore.
Have you
And
tried?
yet-
Have you ever like looked to see if you maybe have sleep apnea?
Just go like a necklace of silence.
Never heard of it.
They don't make sleep to breathe right strips that big.
Califor from now on is gonna use 8 key points to keep on casting silence on track.
It's bad. I imagine it's like a chainsaw. But
Yeah, it's
Emmy's
probably like my dad.
yeah, but
I love it.
Emmy's used to loudness when she sleeps.
Listen,
That's like being mad at somebody with no leg taking a long time to walk. Like, not fair. You can't help it.
So as
In
you
one
guys
of
are
those cases, yeah. What?
as you guys are walking, you see come across your path through one of the adjoining streets, hop across the road, and kind of like stop in front of you and look. You see a pretty big frog.
Hopper?
If only Emmy were here, she
No.
could tell you the feelus of it.
I'm gonna approach it.
Yeah, you know, this is interesting.
Make a perception check.
Someone message Emmy.
Your father.
That's
Uh,
401k.
I got a 7.
Your money.
Yeah, that's a frog.
He's an advice-giving frog.
wrong.
I can read your fortune.
Your money.
So, the frog is just staring at you guys.
As well as a frog can stare.
Yeah, it's like
I keep on walking like back and forth to see if an eye will follow.
Just pick an eye.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Does Hopper usually do that? I feel like Hopper usually does that.
You know, I feel like he does that with his voice, not his eyes.
I'm gonna go grab water.
Like, he can really throw his voice quite well.
Hopper's eyes do very often. But because he's a cane toad, he has back lids on his eyes. That's the only difference.
Where are you from, buddy?
As you ask that, Kelfor, you hear coming from in the direction that the frog came from. You hear, Ralph, where'd you go?
What was the name of it?
What?
Ralph.
I thought you said Ralph. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't I name my frog that?
What was the name again? I thought it was Ralph the second time.
R.E.
Rel.
And coming from the same street that the frog did, you see a young girl, probably 14 maybe, curly red hair, mismatched eyes like heterochromia, wearing a Calfor, you know how to determine people's wealth by looking at them. It's a simple attire. You can tell it costs a lot of money. And a little like classic witch's hat that she's like holding on in the breeze, and she runs over to the frog. She's like, "Where did you get to, you?" And she like
How do you hop so fast?
picks it up. She like picks it up. She's like, "You naughty little girl, you."
Did Emmy get turned into a 14-year-old girl with different colored eyes and wearing a witch hat?
You know, I didn't think she was far off from 14, but that may just mean...
Drac goes,
I
no,
don't
that is Emmy. Wait,
What are you doing here?
No,
shit,
that's-
all children look the same.
I mean...
Shit, I'm
not
children
wrong.
blind.
You're not wrong. Hey, that's a thing. Don't joke about it.
Drac, who grew up in an
Hey, is that your frog?
Is that your
ugly
dog?
dog.
You do.
Kill that dog?
She looks over to you guys and she's like, "Oh, did you guys stop him? Stop her? Oh, thanks. She's real slippery."
She also has a staring problem, but I mean, hey.
Yeah, we're trying to train her better, but she just
Drax is the rudest shit.
Hey, I'm real.
I'm sorry, but that's you look at a 14-year-old girl. It's like, well, thank you guys for stopping her. She has a staring problem. Get that fixed.
I never said get that fixed. I was just acknowledging she had a staring problem.
Shit, only one eye had a staring problem, so it's already halfway better.
Exactly. Hey, listen, they're making sense.
Unlikely her frog looks more like this than Hopper does.
so,
You know,
Yeah, listen, don't even worry about it, kid. As far as that goes, it's fine.
And see, they don't sell a giant cane toad plush.
Yeah.
This is a bullfrog plush.
Yeah. It's like, "Oh, thank you guys for finding him. For finding her." And
oh
Good.
god, she about to give us money.
see a woman like, "Lady Gabrielle, please slow down." As a woman in like a nice like attendant kind of maid uniform rushes after. "Please, please forgive her. She's
What? Forgive her for what? What?
she like earmuffs." He's like, "I'm sorry if she was a bother. She runs off so easily."
She's not a bother. It's fine.
We have one of our own.
Yeah. No.
We're used to it.
I mean, this is just normal for us.
If anything, yours is an older model.
Shit, did you get an upgrade? We need the new patch.
Yours has color on it.
So I did miss it. Is this another moth child?
Not a
It's-
moth child, just
It's another
another
child
Okay.
with a frog.
another
Alright.
child with a frog.
All right, cool.
My frog's kind of cooler than hers, though.
Frog's kinda cooler.
He's a toad.
'Cause- well, let's stop bothering these nice people, Lady Gabrielle. Let's get back home. Your studies for today are done. Come on. "Oh, but I want to stay out for a bit longer." No, come on. 'Cause the girl looks to you and she says, "Where are you guys going?"
We're on guild business, specifically. We can't exactly disclose too much.
"Are you guys with those fancy knights that came into town a few days ago?"
Some of them are knights, others are weird wizards. Don't worry about it.
"Oh, you're from the group this morning."
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
there was another group before?
Oh yeah, hold up.
Yeah.
What group?
It was it was oh, we learned about them in class. They're from Lindstrom. Order something. What?
The Divine Order?
No.
I'm just spelling out words. Do I maybe have an idea what she's talking about?
Make.
You have been in Lindstrom most.
Yeah.
Oh damn, that was a good roll.
I
19.
think it's been brought up before, but yeah, there's so many fucking orders in Lindstrom.
There's way too much order. Maybe we need to break that order.
Maybe we
But-
need.
I don't think you can say that, man.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to bleep that out in the post.
What do you mean
Order
in
of the Three
post? Already
Kings.
did.
What?
That's it. That's one.
Oh, it's post. Post production.
Yeah, the Knights of Avid.
Yeah, the
No.
Order of the Three Kings. That's them.
Order of the Three Kings.
I do remember that name, but I'm not here.
They investigated the terrorist attacks back when we had to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
They did along with the city guard. That's right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, as long as it isn't anyone suspicious. Have you been running around these streets a lot, Lady Gabrielle?
I mean, I know my way around.
What would you say is the scariest place around here?
Oh. Well,
I thought you were gonna do. Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh.
You want to know where to find the scary shit?
uh,
You don't just ask that. Do you value your teeth? Because I know someone that does more.
Emmy. Emmy values all of your teeth more than you do.
You know, that's a good point. She really does.
Emmy has too many teeth.
On her staff.
And in her body.
Scythe.
Anyway,
Yeah, on her person.
no more teeth.
in her stomach bag of holding.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but Emmy's teeth are pointed.
Yeah.
They're pointed like a animal that would eat a lot of fish.
Mm-hmm.
Just a golem.
Oh no, Gollum?
Yeah, so she can actually something that I wrote when I first imagined Emmy was because of where she lived in a bog. I thought she wouldn't be actively able to open crawfish, so she would
Chew through
and
them.
pull the shell off.
Moth Gollum.
Yes, that's why when you first met her, you were supposed to be sad and scared.
I mean, she not quite golem, not like the crooked, but
No.
Like
Her teeth
a-
are straight. Byra paid for good braces.
I was thinking, what's his name
Like
for
a-
My Hero?
Kirishima.
Yeah.
She just has
See
pointy
it.
teeth.
Yeah, like a pike or something like that.
They aren't serrated at them. They're just pointed.
Yeah, they're just straight up pointy. Well, yeah, no.
If she
Well,
was
even
more like Lucian, who was a killer by nature, his are very sharp.
He does
big
have sharp-
yikes. Big yikes.
So,
The back ones are serrated.
where's the scariest place in town?
Oh man.
You're asking the child, the adult.
Child.
It can be addressed to both of them.
Well, I'm not allowed to go over to the old city district over that way, but there's apparently a lot of
I didn't
Did
hear
you
that.
actually speak or no?
crime that happens there.
This
Man, you
crime
never wanna
keep
be
cutting
around
out.
that.
That's what I've been told.
There's a lot of.
Latte.
A latte. God, Chipotle.
The
Well,
maid is like, yes, you should avoid the old city. It's
well, Lady Gabrielle, for your help, do you want me to show you a trick? All right. Now,
The way she just.
Kelfor, where are you going with this?
don't worry about it. Shut up.
so mommy.
Drac, I'd be worried if Drac said you want to see a trick.
Hey,
You want to see a trick?
want to see my disappearing act? You're gone. Gosh.
I bet I can find a secret about you without you even telling me.
Okay.
Go ahead and close your eyes.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my book of secrets.
Oh, that's so cool!
And then I'm gonna go ahead and we've already introduced ourselves, so a page will fill up with a random little secret she has.
So this would be just secret to you.
Right. I'm not gonna let anyone else know. That's kind of rude.
You see the writing begin to scratch in.
Barely allergic to peanuts.
Gets out circus peanuts, throw it at her face. Run!
She thinks Tyler is cute.
Run!
Gabrielle Gisar is the youngest daughter of the ruling family of Sierra.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know if you
Anyway.
should.
Fire.
I feel like it's gonna be almost seen as ransom.
Show her the book.
The maid, you will fucking make the maid piss her fucking pants if you say that out loud.
I look at the maid and be like, could I whisper the little spell?
Oh no.
That just.
No.
That's fair. Gabrielle, would you mind looking at this book? Don't show anyone else.
The death book. It's what's it called?
The Death
Death,
Note.
Death Note. Death Note.
No, it's Death Book.
Sorry, I still need
Death book.
Well,
I still
wait
need to
a
see
second,
that.
because the musical's getting redone.
Oh my god.
It does have some banger songs.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I never knew there was a musical.
there is.
It's one of the greatest anime adaptation musicals.
Don't think there's many.
Yes. Oh. I guess you didn't know that. Not a very good secret, though.
Not a very good one. Usually the thing with that thing is I can't choose exactly the right secret. But it was a trick. And I'll go ahead and close the book.
It was pretty cool.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Then I pull the gun out. All right. Okay.
And I'm like, whoa. Hold up. Listen, I'm all for eat the rich, but come on.
Knowing that secret, though, I am already thinking this kid probably shouldn't be out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no way that kid isn't lying out the ass so this maid doesn't get fired.
Around then, another young woman comes out around the corner. Older, say like into like adult. Light blonde hair, wearing a blue dress, and she's kind of got hiked up, having to waddle in her hoop skirt after these people. Also, the same heterochromia that the Gabrielle has.
What's the colors?
It is brown and gray.
Gotcha.
That's not how Punnett squares work.
It's a fantasy world.
Alright.
Magic exists in this world.
Myra would have given me. sick ass eyes.
You do have.
You have sick ass eyes!
Emmy, if Emmy hears this.
You have glowing white orbs.
Yeah, Byra yells in your head, first of all, you got sick ass eyes.
It's funny to think, because me and Matt have talked about this before. Byra didn't create Emmy. It was her sister that probably did it. And so she was just kind of like, I put all my creepy liquids into one thing. Do you like it? And Byra was
Chemical X.
Yeah, Byra was probably like,
No!
and Byra was probably like, oh!
I mean, to be clear, the gods don't make every individual person, and they leave it up to genetics.
That would
But-
just take too long.
Etia created the beast folk, which delineated and evolved and split into butterfly people, which then hybridized to create moth people. If you go back far enough, actually, Emmy and Kelfor are very distantly related.
By
Very distantly.
Yeah, by Fae logic.
In the same way that, like, us and mice are related.
So I like
Let's
to think,
fucking go.
So I like to think that Etia was like, these are her parents. However, I added a super secret ingredient of creepy.
I also added autism.
She's on the spectrum immensely.
Oops!
Oop! How do I balance out the autism? Put out more creepiness in there.
The recipe called for 2 tablespoons. I added 2
2
gallons.
cups!
Hold on, wait. I thought it said tablespoons. It's teaspoons. It's teaspoons.
Oh god.
It's gonna taste too much like autism now.
Well, you know what? Might as well
Coco-
overcommit.
Overcook her.
Here, I'll give her a service frog. And Byra was just like, I just needed. I
Alright.
thanks. Wow.
I love it.
She does, yeah, literally the. I love it.
Well,
And Etia with sweat dripping down, knowing she did this in like the hour before she was supposed to show up.
Anyway.
Older young woman walks up. She says, Gabby, I swear to fucking God.
She says that to the kid.
Yeah. He's like,
Kelfor just laughs.
well, she's like, Gabby. And she like goes up and she like gets right up next to her and she's like, I swear to Christ.
Yes. Do you know what a ransom is?
I look at Drac, I'm like, exactly like Emmy. Exactly like Emmy.
I mean, yeah, no, and I'm seeing a mirror of Nevia.
In order to be ransom, you have to be wanted.
Just, it's like, dome of school. You've already walked around. We've been to the park twice.
Get in the house. Get in the house.
Like,
Heterochromia, which is a very valued trait amongst travelers.
do you want to get trafficked? do
Do you know what that means?
you want to get ransomed? I ain't fucking think so.
Do I hear this? Do I hear all of this?
Make a perception check.
With your passive perception, yeah,
How,
you do.
what's your passive perception?
It's really high.
I have that feat.
10 plus your
Observant.
8 plus your perception or 10 plus your perception.
It's like it's like +5 to your perception. But remember, I have proficiency bonus in it, and I also am proficient.
Yeah.
And my wisdom is high. So
It's like 20.
Emmy, Emmy would need that just to roll moderately well at perception at this point.
Which is funny because it's a wisdom trait.
You'd think, huh? You'd think.
But yeah, you can, your ears, you can clearly hear all of it. She's like, come on, kid. And she's like, he's like, come on, breathe. You have to breathe.
Do that.
It's like,
I'm just looking back at Nevia and Drac being like, I really like. This is what Emmy's gonna be in like 5 years.
It's so weird
And what-
seeing this from the outside.
This is terrifying.
like, scream when on our way home. He's like, let's go. It was Josh Cookie Dough.
Emmy can sense that she made the wrong choice.
Be safe on your travels.
Don't worry, we have one too.
Thank you.
We're dealing with one too.
The maid like pops you guys and she's like, I'm so sorry for them. And she-
Honestly, we find out giving it a service animal is the best. So hopefully that frog.
a service.
Gives it us it. My pronouns are it thing.
Giving that thing a service animal.
Get that thing a service animal.
Giving them a service animal usually helps them a lot. So hopefully.
So does ours.
So does ours, and I swear to God, it does not keep them in check at all.
But the maid bows a couple more times to you guys and then heads out.
Hopefully he's
The
dead.
two women.
I immediately turn back to Drac and Nevia being like, y'all know that bitch was the fucking youngest
You show them
daughter of the ruling family of Sierra?
Really? Huh.
If I didn't grow a moral compass recently, I was going to think about ransom.
I took that child.
Nah, I would never do that. It's a child. They don't deserve to be that.
The older sister, though.
I mean,
The older sister.
Money's on the table.
that. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. no,
Anyways.
I literally don't see a difference between her and Emmy, so. Yeah.
I mean,
The match.
she's probably wanted. Emmy is, you know.
Emmy got trafficked too, and it worked
Hey.
out.
Hey, Emmy is
I'm kidding.
wanted. Thank you.
By Lucian, yes.
Dead or alive.
If Emmy were there, she would laugh at that. Don't worry, Drag. Wanted by Lucian. She still has the scar from the sickle.
But no, trust me, don't worry. That won't happen again.
Thank you for
Yeah.
saying that Emmy is wanted, Adam.
Oh, it was Drac saying that.
Thank you, Drag.
Adam doesn't give a fuck.
I didn't mean it like that.
You said it.
The parallels are similar, but Emmy looks nothing like that witch girl.
You guys keep walking. I presume in the direction of the old city.
I guess so.
Yeah, we would head towards
We
the
go
old
to the
city.
nastiest part of town.
The nasty.
All right, come on. Let's do this.
You guys head down, and you can see, the houses around you are nice. They're standard issue homes, middle class, and then they slowly start getting smaller a bit.
Is it like that scene in Princess and the Frog where Tiana's on the trolley and the houses are mansions, middle class, shanty town?
Kinda. Not to that extreme. That's more of the Lindstrom extreme. That's the Lindstrom experience, which also makes sense because Lindstrom is based on New Orleans. But the
Tell me we didn't
Yeah, they get less nice. The businesses around are a bit more run down, a bit more let's go with lived in. Yeah, you guys kind of know about when you've reached the old city. You can kind of tell.
Okay.
And around there's some homes, a couple of small hole in the wall restaurants, a small little general store, and then a tavern nearby. And I mean, passive perception. You can hear a bit of a ruckus going on in the tavern.
I immediately look at Drac and Nevia, being like, guys, you'll never fucking believe this.
Well, might as well check it out.
All right.
Let's do it.
You convinced me.
I was
on.
sitting on the edge, but let's go. Me, Drac, and Nevi are skipping towards the tavern in glee.
Yeah, you guys go into the tavern, and oh, that's why. And inside, you see some. Come on, work with me.
People are just beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah, crazy. You see people, the kind of people you would expect here. You know, a lot of blue collar workers, laborers, coming in for their lunch break, and some are ignoring it, and some are actively engaging in this kind of huddle that's starting to form around the bar, kind of over on the far side of the tavern. And you see, or you can hear these jeers coming from the crowd of like, y'all need to get out of here. Y'all bring nothing but trouble to these parts, and we ain't gonna have it here. We got it hard enough. And yeah, you guys approach.
Oh yeah, this sounds juicy.
As you start wandering your way closer, you can see at the bar, sitting at the bar, which this group of people is kind of starting to crowd around, you see two people, a man and a woman. Both appear to be human. Wearing some outfits you certainly don't expect around this part of town, to be sure, but really in this entire town. And some very noticeably pretty large weapons, particularly on the man. But you see the woman is well armed as well. Make a history check.
Let's do it, Drac. Let's do it. Nat 1.
That was almost nat 20, but it's a 5.
Fuck!
We do have Nevia. We do have Nevia.
Nevia will
have
get
Nevia.
more advantage.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. 16. Oh, no, 18. 18.
Okay, good.
I'm
you're
just like, fight.
fight. Oh, what's that?
Hmm.
And you see on the bracer of the woman, you see an imprint of a line with a diamond at the bottom, which is a symbol you saw in passing a couple of months ago.
Was this Lady Luck?
No, this is the symbol of the Order of Blood Hunters.
Ooh.
And looking at it, it makes a lot more sense now. You see, getting a closer look, you see the woman, a younger woman, grayish hair, kind of sunken dark eyes. She's wearing a breathable button-up shirt with a vest and trousers and like a tricorn cap. Kind of a Lady Maria sort of get up. Or if you want like a really deep pull, I believe Aveline du Grand Prix from that Assassin's Creed game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bad one?
It wasn't that bad.
Okay.
The spin-off of 3?
The spinoff?
Oh.
Yeah. Not
Liberation.
Liberation. Was it Liberation?
I think
Yeah,
there
Liberation.
was
Not
Liberation
Unity.
and there was Freedom Cry.
Yeah.
But
Not
Liberation.
Unity.
No.
Okay.
Though the girl from Unity also works.
That's what I was thinking of.
yeah.
And the man is wearing a long padded coat, grizzled. He's older, heavily scarred. You can see the scars digging into his hair and beard. He's tattered and worn, and you can see both of them have 2 swords on either side of their waist, and the woman has 2 pistols next to those, and the man has a large rifle on his back.
Oh, I don't like that.
This is great.
Yeah, no.
Being
the
in a
last
being
time I
a
thought- the
I
last
don't
time
like
I thought
this.
anything to
This
do with a
fucking
firearm
awesome.
was the Archon. I'm not liking that.
Hey Drac.
Hey, Drac.
Yeah.
Drac.
Drac.
L4 has a
I have a
What?
gun. I have a gun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. Never mind.
You literally gave me a bullet with the Archon's name on it.
Yes, I did. Sorry. No. A lot of
Don't
time
judge
passed.
guns, just judge the users of guns, and these guys are great.
First
I
of
can tell.
all,
Listen, I am
guns
judging you
don't
so
kill
much
people.
anyway.
People kill people.
Hey,
What?
just so you know, Kelfor, I've already judged you. Come on.
No, I mean that's fair.
No.
Anyways,
It's a good thing.
hear me out. What if you go ahead, find out what's going on with this argument, and I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick.
I was hoping they were arm wrestling.
Okay.
I want you to go ahead, talk, see if maybe you can simmer it down, because when I get back, I have a plan to make this all of this boil over.
You know, part of me wants to believe you.
Listen, I have a plan.
Okay.
Shake on it. I literally whispered to Nevia, help him out as much as you can, please God. I really have to use the bathroom.
Oh my god. I'm also gonna get a refill over there, so start formulating.
Oh,
Adam, you
God.
got this. Drax got this.
Hey. Oh, where'd they go?
Matt's getting a refill.
Where'd they go? Gosh. That's funny. Hold on. Actually, I need to get a refill while I'm at it.
It seems to be.
Oh.
Nothing physical yet.
A barkeep care about a physical or a verbal argument?
I mean, the barkeep doesn't particularly care. It's the patrons.
Oh.
Yeah, the barkeep is just trying to keep peace.
They must be debating something.
Must be.
Something juicy.
I guess in this situation, they're not really calming down, anything like that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Did I hear exactly what they were arguing about?
It seems like the
Would you like a propel? I brought you.
it seems like an age-old story from one you know well of assumptions and reputations and stereotypes preceding people, and the man is just like, you know, all these people are shouting over each other, and the man is the male blood hunter is just like, have you seen any? Look, I'm trying.
So he's calmly trying to
Yeah,
get his piece out.
you can tell he's kind of used to it.
Uncommon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and be his backbone for a second, and then just say,
No one heard that. No one heard
did
that.
not pick up on the mic.
"Hey,
ever some glasses drop. What?
you!" And I point to the guy. Say your piece now. I'm tired of this. Give me a drink, and I go over to the bar.
Amazing icebreaker, honestly. I love that.
They were looking for honestly, he looks to you three. He's like, you guys might be better to ask.
All right, what are you trying to spit out? Come on.
Kelvor did go to the bathroom, by the way.
So us two.
Yeah.
Me, Nevia and I. Why is it always Nevia and I? Like,
It's funny how that works.
that's funny.
My
Because if Ares went, there might have been a bar fight started.
Good point.
my apprentice here, Grazer, she was drawn to Syrah with her profane soul. We're not sure what drew her here, but upon investigating the wilderness around, I've noticed a weakening in the veil between our plane and the Feywild, and I would like to learn why.
Okay. What's the step in learning why?
Well, I was hoping the locals would have some knowledge. I was hoping farmers may say, "Oh, yes, our crops have been odd this year. Our livestock have been acting up." But no, they just see the symbol of our order and say, "Oh, monster hunters who only bring tragedy."
Oh, I see. I see. All right, you indiscriminate screwheads. Listen up.
Just look out for our own.
And I just kind of like take a look at everybody else. I'm assuming everyone's quiet at the moment.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Has anything been weird, anything weird been happening around here? Other than blood hunters or Slayers Guild or anything like that coming to the town? Any of your crops being weird, anything like that? I'm really tired of waiting, so someone answer.
What's this about Slayers?
I'll answer that question after you answer mine.
At this point, Kelfor is going to open the door slightly.
Get out of the stall.
Like, oh shit, he's really handling it. Alright, I'm going to sneak next to him. Because Kelfor's whole thing is if it was going to go sour, he was going to open it. It's like, drinks for everyone!
Bold approach. Like, well, crops have been all right. Mm.
This is one of the townsfolk.
Yeah, and the guy says, my sheep have been a bit harder to herd lately, but nothing too out of the ordinary. It's summer. They just got out of breeding season. They're temperamental.
Thank God Emmy wasn't here to hear this.
Okay, well, good to know. Anything else that could be connected to this man's story?
Well, there's an older man. There's been an odd fog over my areas around my farm recently.
What kind of fog?
Like fog.
Okay, nothing particularly weird about the fog?
Well, I don't live near water.
Okay, well...
Just start.
Well, you're about to.
Don't get fog where I live. Not often, anyway. Not unless it's raining. But it's been dry all month. But it's been foggy almost every morning.
Okay, well, cool. Well, that's one thing as I look back to the Blood Hunter. You got one thing. Anyone experienced anything with a table in the middle of the forest or in the middle of the road with a steak dinner on it?
Yeah.
No, you got
Yeah.
Feywild.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, what do you know?
The male blood hunter looks at me, he's like, "Oh, really?
Well, it's a good thing you didn't eat it then.
Yeah, thank God you didn't eat it."
Yeah. Who would do that? Who would do that? If you could humor me, right?
Who would do that?
What would happen if if you just like, I don't know, like ate the mashed potatoes and everything with it? It's just a question for friends.
Kelfor says
I'm
that
gonna
will
thank
time.
the mashed potatoes too. That fucked.
Kelfor actively trying to make his voice sound different. Like,
Yeah.
what happened?
Yeah.
What if they licked the plate clean?
What if I dabbled it and then like put like a little bit of money on the table after it? I'm not saying I did. I just saw it and I was like, oh, that's weird.
money would actually help quite a bit if
The
you-
rule of
if they left a
reciprocity.
tip. But I mean, it depends on the fairy, or the pixie, or the fae that left it. It could be just a mindless prank, a social experiment to see how long it would take someone.
God damn it.
Well, this could be one of your first experiments. He ate it. Anyway, I'm gonna keep talking to everybody else.
Or the person who ate it could have given a blank contract to some being for them to sign, and who knows what happens with the fate. Anything could happen. Good thing that didn't happen anyway.
This thing is all hypothetical.
Yeah, this is all hypothetical. Yes.
Okay. Anyways, Hey, Drac, can you step over here for a sec?
Nevia?
No, Drac, you.
Yeah. What?
Two things.
I have a bit of a confession to make.
First, I have a bit of confession to make. I did eat it. Scrape that bitch clean.
I thought you were joking about that. I thought you were just calling it Emmy a rat. because-
Somewhere in the distance, Ivenoth is just like, I fucking told them. Fucking idiots! They didn't listen!
Listen, you know, as my family says, you shit in the bed you made. Anyways.
Yes, as my cousin Kogos once said, who is audibly known for being a chef, do not let a good meal go uneaten. Fuck. No.
Face.
He is the chef.
And two, he's saying the weave is weakening. Couldn't that be from our guy as well that we're following?
It could be. I mean,
Because-
this guy messing up everything in the natural order, I mean, I wouldn't suspect this out of the ordinary. This could be something we take to Jairus.
We can just probably send these people towards Jairus. We can send them towards the what's the place that we said? We can send them towards the gray skies, and maybe they can get more answers.
Yeah, I think so. You, what's your name? Talking to the blood hunters.
Yeah. I'm Sebastian. This is Grazer. The woman just silently nods to you.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Well, nice to meet you.
Pleasure, yeah. What are you folks
Anyways,
doing in town?
say that again?
What are you folks doing in town?
We're just stopping by. What? Our official mission is to investigate the area for happenings of this
He's a-
ritual, right?
He's a rogue mage who calls himself the king.
Right.
That might ring any bells in your direction.
Yeah, we've been looking around for several different things. Leads for.
And maybe that guy was the one who spawned the fucking steak, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
It's a goddamn tracking device.
I gotta go.
The king's old, certainly.
Tell me about it.
But you mentioned this tavern, you said?
Yeah, if you want to, there's not really much reason to hide it. This guy has the brand across his back. We're with the Slayers Guild.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, right in the front. Yeah. On his sleeve. Anyways,
And my chest.
chest
and my back,
mostly,
yeah.
yes.
Like, literally.
The crack.
Drac is a tribal tattoo kind of guy.
Yeah, it's one of those things where they had to engrave it on my skin rather than tattoo it.
Well,
So-
they fucked up multiple times, so they just went up for the chest. But if you go to the Grey Skies Inn, and possibly if you talk to a man named Jairus or his bodyguard, blah, 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 blah. I don't remember the name. Marn. Is that a Final Fantasy 14 reference, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Is there a character named Marn?
I thought there might be. I'll talk to you later after the session. More about it. If you go there and talk to them, they might be able to put more of a clearer picture in your head. And also, in favor, if you could just maybe while you're around here, if you come across anything pertaining to any rituals, just come to the Slayer Guild's way.
Rituals.
Yeah, magical rituals, including the weave.
Right. Yeah. Can do. If there's implication of rituals around it. A little bigger of a mess, but alright. Well, we'll do that. Compare notes. Thank you for the information. And he'll hand you 20 gold.
Huh.
I'll just split it between us.
And yeah, they'll head out.
Holy shit, Thrak, you handled that so fucking well.
Are you so surprised?
Yes.
He used his big boy voice.
You know what? Yeah. All right. Cool. Anyway.
You know what? I think we got what we need.
I think so too. We should be fine.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. If things were going bad, I was just gonna offer a round of drinks, but like, fucking killed it. You should talk more often.
Yeah. Yeah, part of me thinks that, but other parts say, don't use your words. Use your... No.
Bulging
probably not
muscles?
violence. No.
Fat
No. No, part of me just wanted to come in
That's
and
what Nevia says.
Wait, what'd you say?
Fat
For what?
Nevia, he's 19.
Fuck!
Heavy.
He blushes.
Holy
Oh.
shit. Is that the first time I've seen him blush?
hardly tell. Always red.
Stop. Just tilts his head a little bit to the
Usually it's
side.
pink on a red character.
The real reason that Emmy shouldn't have come along.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys finished on your expedition?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
All right.
Expedition.
Dude, I got dick on the mic.
Run the intro again!
Glad you got that.
I've never missed that.
Alright, Matt. Here's your final 3 grapes. That's all you get.
Alright.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No, eat them all at one time. One bite.
My teeth are sensitive to the cold.
Oh, sorry. I have to have cold grapes. Just suck on them a little bit.
So you guys are, will you guys be, I assume you're in contact with Ivenoth. Will you be meeting up somewhere?
Did we decide somewhere? I thought we would just be meeting back up at the end.
Oh no.
Again, you could also meet up at the academy if you wanted to.
If we go to the inn and don't... I'm assuming the inn is between the academy and, like, the old city, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we would go to the inn. If we didn't see them there, then, yeah, we would go to the academy.
Cool.
ask around for a yellow dragon man with multicolored hair.
Dragon man.
Dragon man. Aries. Not a man I know, but dragon man. Multicolored and bug.
Guy with rainbow hair.
Yeah, guy with RGB gamer hair, a big, strong yellow dragon lady, and a bug.
And bug.
Yeah. You guys head back to the inn, and you see a couple people have returned from their exploring the city, but most are still out and about. Or maybe they're just making a pit stop to unload all of their gear and stuff. Yeah. You see no signs of the other half of your party, so...
Want a drink?
How about this?
Here's me.
We get 2 drinks. We have to... How far is the academy from here?
2 or 3 miles.
We get 3 drinks. Each mile we have to down a drink and then continue.
Fuck it.
That's
All
my
right.
fucking, that's
We
my
ball.
fucking guy. That's my fucking guy.
We ball.
All right, then we'll just fucking do a Beerio race.
Just literally, like, there's a whole cork in the bottle. I just skip the whole thing, pull a Yujiro, and just...
I try to do some technique with mine where, like, while I'm running, I just go, just get a tornado going, just try to make it go down quick.
Oh, man, that's dangerous for you, but you know what? Hey, dude, you will have, like, 3 rounds of glory and make it there within, like, how much record time? Like, just... I don't know. Like, you would literally make it there if that were 3 rounds, like 18 seconds. But I could imagine you would die immediately from a heart attack.
Yeah.
Kind of like the John Henry story of how he just took 2 hammers and went through the mountain, just boom, 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 boom. Only for you, it's literally just way too much. Way too much running, way too much alcohol.
My body will crumble.
Dead sprint.
Literal dead sprint.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys down your drinks. How strong are the drinks you got?
I'm
I'd
getting the
say
strongest
we
I can.
we escalate it from mild to medium to the hardest.
Okay. By the 3rd drink, Kel4 make a constitution.
Fuck you!
Not even
God damn
Drac.
Drac, make one with advantage.
Fuck you! Alright, Constitution, I only get a +2, I'm pretty sure.
Wink character with 8 constitution for 3 years. I get it.
I personally think they should both be regular because Telfor's been drinking a lot longer than Drax has.
That's
Well,
true.
Yeah.
also, but
I
at the
have.
same
Drax
time,
and Dragon.
Drac is
But also,
literally just a
your
freaking tank.
tolerance more as you age.
What'd you get?
16.
24.
You guys are both alright. Tipsy, be sure.
No, what about Nevia?
But you're not stumbling.
A great way to show up.
You can drive home.
What about Nevia?
I reach in my pocket and go,
Could Nevia drive home?
No.
Oh no!
But hold on, she could probably get advantage. Oh, fuck, hold on, you talked. Okay, she's good. She's alright.
what was the first roll?
Thinking back to the meme of, like, trying to get the car keys from your dad who just had 6 shots of, like, rum and coke. 6 glasses of rum and coke.
Said it right the first time.
She's alright.
You know,
So,
that's how you take it. It's
Yeah.
6 shots of rum and then 6 shots
It's
of
a Coke.
That's the way God intended it.
Yes.
So,
Anyway.
Let's go back to the university,
yeah.
shall we?
So,
All right, we're on our way.
That's what you do before you go to college, right? You get tipsy.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm feeling relatively normal. My fingertips are tingly, and I
Yeah.
kill somebody.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
So, with the university party, you guys,
just like
What
the
a
good old
nice
days.
wholesome time.
Just like a good old day with the Blade Song Wizards.
Oh, the Blade Song Wizards are just chads.
That's what I said.
you guys approach the large building. It looks like a giant library. And Professor Gogo walks you in and begins showing you around the front area. Right as the other half of your party stumbles in about halfway through your door.
Oh wow, you all made
What's up,
great
everybody?
time.
All right, what's up, all you witches and wizards?
What's up?
I'm gonna roll an insight check on Kelfor.
Yeah.
Emmy would not care. She thinks that joke's funny.
Yeah, I know he's a little tipsy.
Nope. Let me deception.
Actually, yeah, that's fair. I got an 18.
Let me deception.
I got +1 and I rolled a 19, so 20.
I don't see it. All right.
Alright.
Oh, y'all look like you had some fun.
Yeah, we're fine. Got a little bit more information. Apparently, the Feywild is melding into the material plane slowly but surely because of all the rituals.
You
But,
want
hey,
to say that the fuck again, Red Boy?
Yeah, real quick. Bone man.
You're
you
in
two,
public.
you two see this guy, like this tall guy in like a beige outfit with a colorful scarf, standing next to him and be like, "I'm sorry, what?"
Do you do fortunes?
Get over here before I say it again. I don't want to have to say it 3 times. Come on.
Just yeah. Say
All right,
it
come on.
loud and clear, please.
The Feywild is melding with the material plane for
What?
whatever reason.
The Feywild.
Fairyland is coming to Disney.
I give Drac a high five for that. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay,
And
that's
Kelfor
that
ain't all
is
the state.
Where did you?
you
get this-
fucker. I told you bad idea.
I'm
What? Not to break this fun bit up. What?
He said the Feywild.
I heard him.
No. Okay, our companion
Hey,
here.
hey. Don't yell at Emmy.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
She's gonna crawl up on Drac
Okay, everyone, calm down.
on her main steed.
Okay. So, Feywild merging with reality. Great to hear.
I mean, it's not, but okay.
Our friend here, and I just gestured to Kelfor, ate some food that was from the Fey.
Oh.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Why?
Kelfor.
Yes, you
Kelfor.
did.
You literally just admitted it in the bar. Are you not gonna
Kelfor,
tell
I
your-
sensed Fey magic on you when you came back on that one trip, and you said you ate something.
Great eye contact.
Maybe it has to do with my heritage, because apparently beasts will come from the Feywild, you know, whatever, dude.
Like your cousin? Doesn't your
Actually-
cousin have a halo?
Barely.
Yeah, not all beast folk come from the Feywild.
Gogos.
Doesn't Kogos have a halo?
Yes.
Amy
That's what I thought.
that Salisbury steak down his throat.
Guys, I literally have the best representation of, like, Kelfor getting questioned. Like,
Is it the cat with the blades around him?
no. You'll see. Hold on.
Is it everyone yelling at the cat?
Again, it's my the thing I posted in there. Kel's remind constantly. You are a spy
Mine
who is
was
about to be exposed.
Hold
Oh
on.
yeah. I know that one. I love
You
that
get
one. Yeah. Okay, that's.
Oh man.
That is a hell of a bomb to drop.
Well, you could tell he's upset because his ears are in airplane mode.
Go. So, I'm sorry. Where did you get this information from?
Apparently a blood hunter who is a fanatic of like tracking down Feywild stuff. He's been obsessed with figuring out stuff regarding that, so relatively good source. Not sure how accurate it is, but it does make sense. Strange stuff is happening. Apparently fog is covering lands that aren't even covered by water in drought season. So.
Do you recall his exact words?
His exact words were the Feywild is showing signs of melding into our world. And he wanted to get more information.
That's not good.
Did you know?
It's
He
really
has
not
Feywild
good.
ancestry.
In Sylvan, I say that is fucked.
Yeah.
He just said,
Emmy
I don't know whether to excuse you or say just... Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say excuse you and ignore my other...
No, I'm sorry.
Emmy will tell Drac what he said.
Oh.
She could speak Sylvian.
Oh, much better than I thought.
And then she's gonna tell Drac, did you know I'm from the Feywild? She wasn't telling that to Gogo. She didn't like Gogo. Gogo mean.
Oh, you say that? And you say that? Huh. Well, that would explain a lot.
What would that explain?
That explains quite a few things. But you know what? Hey.
I thought he was gonna say, so that's why you're like this.
That does explain why she was in two places at once.
Yeah. Well,
I think that's just you being drunk, buddy.
No. We met an exact replica of Emmy earlier.
I saw this bitch in an alley.
This bitch was in the alley chasing a frog.
Oh yeah, we apparently met the youngest daughter of the royal. Oh yeah, hold up. Yeah, sorry. My
This is-
bad.
Drac
We
was
met the older version of Emmy.
Okay. I messaged to Drac. You met the youngest of a noble family? The ruling family of here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Were they okay?
Yeah, they were being watched over by some guardian. They were doing their best, but their best wasn't enough. Anyway.
We're in a bucket of shit since we got here.
What's going on with you guys?
We got our fortune. We got fortunes read.
Fortunes?
Oh, that's boring.
I mean, for me, it was stuff I already kind of knew, so.
Ooh.
Emmy whispers down. It was a little bit boring. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what?
There's a big sass.
Try mine. What happens? What do you do with a fortune?
He needs 10 gold. That's how it operates.
Oh, you need 10 gold. Oh, it's a scam!
Oh my god.
It's a business. Anyway,
Emmy on
I
top
believe-
of Drax's head.
Let's get back on point.
I believe I was just about to give your friends a tour of this fine academy. Would you like to join?
You know what? Why not? And I just get a big toothy grin.
All right.
Drax, you're about the age to go to college. Gotta start thinking.
He could go to college.
Gotta start thinking.
I'm thinking, and she's rubbing down his nose like a horse.
Oh, that feels weird.
I don't like it.
Shush like how you shush a horse.
Ugh.
Your hands are wet and cold.
Huh.
So, Gogo begins to lead you guys into the academy proper, and that's where we'll pick up next week.
All right.
Well,
Good stuff.
yes. So, I think we won't have Jack next week, but do we still want to plan on streaming?
If we got everyone else, I think we can.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm good for next week, I'm down.
Person down.
Yeah, one person down is alright. Unless it was
Yeah,
a
you guys
really
should be
important thing. But
Yeah, if for some reason Slammers just absolutely hits the bed, I mean, I'll let you know. But
The expression is shits the bed.
anyway, Matt, take us out.
I know.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Really, is that all?
Bye.
Bye, everyone. It's been great.
Goodbye.
Bye, gamers. I love
No,
you.
as far as that goes, it's really.
My
good.
throat hurts.
You know, Jack.
Yeah.